on time. So
I agree. And see, August 1st is the last day. Last day for quick stream in a while. All right. What is good, sons of bitches and motherfuckers? We are having a wonderful stream for you today. Yes, I'm late. I don't give a fuck. It's on my time. I've been busy. Chapter 950 was lit, and I'm glad that we can finally talk about it. And if y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all know my man's law is with the shits, because niggas don't snitch the same way that black men don't cheat. You dig? And I'm here with my boy Moderator, of course.
yo, what's good, peeps?
Fucking chuckle. But yeah, man. So Moderator, here you get first take. I like the chapter personally, but how did you feel about it?
I thought it was another very solid chapter. I like how
Mhm.
Luffy took the moment to make Momo get out there,
Hell
and
yeah.
stand in front of everybody and show himself, show them that one, he hasn't aged in 20 years. So then obviously they must be telling the truth that they went forward in time.
Hmm.
I like the setup that they kind of did with Inuarashi shooting and Kinemon. How they're like, okay, what was the purpose of the 20 years? I
Hmm.
like how they
Yeah,
had
why did
that
they
all
wait
set
so
up.
long?
Exactly, why are we doing this? Why did it have to happen this way? And
No,
yeah,
no.
man, I just generally liked it. I like the artwork of it all. Very solid.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I really, really like the showing that Tomorrow was a writer that for real. Like he really had a whole bunch of faith in the Kazuki name. Like he's like everybody want to go to work. Like yo, wait, Kinemon and all those guys are gone for a reason. We have to have faith in Lord Odin, and he basically had to bury all his niggas because they were impatient,
Yeah,
and that was pretty sad to me. Like they couldn't wait, and they were like, "Yo, I'd rather die fighting than die of starvation," you know. But the
exactly.
thing is, yeah. But the thing is, and then obviously Tomorrow had, you know, he had reason to be bitter. They were gone while he's literally at the burying everyone because he was the only one who really stayed faithful.
Exactly. He's the only one. He and he and Kawamatsu stayed behind, and
Hmm.
and then even there, and then obviously Denjiro also stayed behind
Yeah,
in
but Kawamatsu
in the
he had a
capital.
separate mission.
Yeah, exactly. They had a separate mission. They had a separate uh, thing going on for them. Oh, I'll put those over in here. I'll put those up here in this cabinet.
Huh?
I'm talking to my coworker. But yeah,
Oh,
no.
oh,
Uh,
you're at work. Sorry.
yeah, I'm at work still, man. I don't get off before. But yeah,
Mhm.
so they had their own separate mission going on. You had Kawamatsu, obviously having to take care of Hiyori, but what this also brought to my mind is that so how many people knew
You're coming in and out, buddy.
about the whole 20 years?
Moderator, you're
That because
lagging really hard.
that's what kind of I was saying it brought to
Moderator,
my mind
I'm catching
of
like
like
2 words at a time, bro.
up the thought like how many people knew. I don't.
Moderator, moderator. I'm catching 2 words at a time. I
Yo,
didn't get any of that.
you didn't hear any of it. All right, give me a second.
Yeah, none of it.
All right, 1 second. I gotta get upstairs.
Okay. I was like, holy shit. You lagging like oh my goodness. I love it. I schedule a time. I'm late and other people are still late though. Should have known. But hey, what's going on, chat? Well, moderator comes back. What's going on with y'all? What did you guys think about 950? I thought 950 was a great setup. Talk to me, guys. And ooh, wait a minute. Let's see. You know what? I think it's time. I'm going to what's up, mother?
Yo,
So
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna do the mod of the day a little later in the stream, but I kind of have an idea of who it's gonna be. So if you're here right now, there's a good chance you're probably getting chosen. So be happy about that. Yes, and I can hear you much better now, Madara.
Yeah. I got upstairs.
Perfect. Francisco Manjavar said, "Love the last panel. So did I. I had to find made a thumbnail. Law's badassery on another level. You know my man's not talking. He was talking that good shit and he's backing it up." Sunday Lollipop said, "Every time I see and hear Kid, I like him more and more." I mean, he's a typical badass character. I didn't mean to say typical because people like Kid. I like Kid.
He's still like hecka overrated in my opinion, but oh well.
Madara, don't fight with me today.
Bro, I'm just saying he's overrated.
Don't fight with me. Leo
That's all I'm
Messi
saying.
said, "Whoa." Leo Messi said that last panel was an L. Explain.
That's who you need to be saying not to fight with you, not me.
Yeah. I never fight with Leo. I actually rarely disagree with Leo Messi. Francisco Menjivar said, "Law is a D, so I think that's why he's smiling." Well, Leo said, "Well, Law took an L." Jesus Christ. Sandy Lollipop said, "If Kid's overrated, then so is Luffy. How's Luffy overrated?"
Kid hasn't beaten anybody of note, of notoriety or anything. Luffy's beaten multiple people of notoriety,
Warlord,
famously and
embarrassed
infamously.
Yonko
Exactly. Stood up to the royal government for a crewmate. Has
several
Kid done
times.
that?
Several times.
Exactly. Burned the royal government flag at Eni's lobby.
Knocked out a celestial dragon.
Mm-hmm. Has Kid done that?
Nope.
Exactly. So
What's up, baby?
they're not on the same level. Stop. That's
What's good, bro?
blasphemous.
What's good?
They're not. Kid beat Hippo Man. Oh my god.
With Luffy's help. So it was probably most likely all Luffy.
Okay, Madara. I'm letting some of it go. Calm down.
Bro, Luffy has 2 arms. Kid has 1. Like, come on.
This nigga, you're terrible.
Like,
You're
come
so
on.
trash. You're so trash. You are so fucking garbage. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm
JD,
just stating facts, man. I'm just stating facts.
ignoring Madara for the next 2 minutes. What do you think is chapter, JD?
Give me a couple of seconds. I'm trying to find a quiet room. I'm still at work at the moment. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you trying to finish masturbating? Got you. All right. Anyway.
It'd be your own, man. That's crazy.
It be your own.
Hey, yo, so Ali liked our video, and did you see her comment on the video?
Nah, I need to check it out, actually.
She said, "So you're the deacon of the Katakuri Church? Well, I'll be there with my old hat and my fan cheering along with you."
If she don't have a tambourine, I don't want her there, bro.
Fact. That's hilarious.
She got to faint. She got to faint every time she see observation hockey, bro. Just fall straight to the floor. Like, oh, Jesus! Oh! Oh, I feel it. But I found a quiet place now. But yeah, I would say my opinion on the chapter. A lot of people gave it a 10 out of 10. In my opinion, I don't really.
Oh, what? Who are these?
Yeah,
people?
there's people that gave it a 10 out of 10. I'm like, man,
who are these people that weren't Taekwon?
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, I think Sawyer really liked the chapter. I think Brago gave it a 10 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm crazy.
Did he?
But
Brago is a Kid fanboy.
I don't want to misquote him. I don't want to misquote him, but I don't want to misquote him. Somebody.
No, because I don't want to see him in my comment section right now. Every fucking stream.
But
he'll never join. He'll just come to talk shit.
I mean, that's between him, bro. I don't know, but I would say I gave it a chapter like a 7.5. I like the chapter. I was happy that Kid really didn't have any intentions of messing with Luffy in any capacity. He was like, "Look, bro, like
he's threatening that nigga."
Yeah, he's like, "You lucky I'm not swinging on you right now." That's basically what he said.
So can we say now confirm that Kid spared Luffy's life?
No, you know what? Yeah, you can. Actually, because that's the energy, right? No.
Stop
That's
it.
the energy.
Queen knocked out
Big Mom.
No.
Kid spared Luffy's life.
Kid
over
didn't
Luffy.
want
I'm
the-
not having it.
Kid
bro.
didn't want the smoke that was gonna come from.
What you
one,
mean? Luffy can't do nothing.
You don't have to worry about Luffy. You have to worry about Kawamatsu. 1, you have to worry about Raizo. 2, you have to worry about
None of them are touching
Okiku.
Kid. None of them are
3,
touching
you have to
Kid, bro.
worry about Chopper.
Chopper?
Come on.
All
Yeah,
right.
you do.
Chopper!
That's how weak Kid is.
Okay, so we-
That's how weak Kid is. Yeah, Kid has to
Chopper gonna
worry.
stop Kid.
Kid has to worry.
Chopper gonna stop Kid.
Kid has to worry.
Chopper gonna stop Kid.
Kid has to worry about that guy.
Stop it. Stop.
Yeah, Kid.
He's not full.
So we just saying anything nowadays, huh? Like
He just got his energy back. Who has Kid beaten? Again, who's Kid beating up?
You don't know who he beat in Whole Cake Island, first of all, because I don't remember. Listen,
He didn't beat anybody. What we were
Clearly he
told
did.
is that we were told that he injured a commander, which could have been Snack Trash, who couldn't even beat up Judge. Like,
But we
come on,
don't know that. But
Come
we
on.
don't know that.
That's more than likely who he did.
Yo, so
He-
if it
he-
was
he
if
injured
it was
Snack,
Smoothie, how would you feel about it?
And then
If
he
it was
ran
Smoothie.
away.
If it was Smoothie, how would you feel about it?
Smoothie hasn't done anything. That's like
Oh,
that's like beating up Nami. Like, come on.
Oh no!
Oh, so we just
Are
disrespect
you
the
being
commanders now.
serious?
We
you
disrespect
might
the commanders
chill on
now,
that
right? Yeah, you got to slow your roll, bro. You got too much dip.
What is this energy you bringing?
He got too much dip on his chip right now, bro.
You bringing your energy.
I got all the sauce, man. I got all the sauce.
Nah, but I mean, besides that point, right? I think it's just cool because Oda is clearly drawing Kid as a rival to Luffy. I don't think he's as strong as Luffy, but I think it's like it's definitely a rivalry, which I think is cool.
I'll believe the rivalry when Kid beats Kaido. Then I'll believe the rivalry.
Oh my!
Okay, that's
until
too
I
much.
see
That's
it,
too much.
until I see Kid.
What if he
do
beats
that,
Queen?
I'm not
if
buying
he beats
it.
Queen, how would you feel? If he beats Queen, how would you feel?
He's Zoro level.
Yo, Vergo, my chest hurts, bro.
This might be the first time I might have to take Madara.
This nigga Madara is stressing me out, bro. I'm getting stressed. Oh my god!
I told you guys. You speak Vergo's name, he's gonna appear in the chat.
Nah, but I think what was also really big for me, I think just knowing more about Ashura Doji, we kind of just thought he was kind of an asshole, but in actuality, he just really cares. He cares a lot. He's a really little dude.
Yeah, he does.
So I was just like, oh, that's a nice side of him to see. Like, at first we just thought he was some savage that really didn't care. He only cared about himself. And nah, in actuality, my man's just been hurt. he's just been hurt. That's all it is. And now he's kind of good. But what I really want to talk about, and I was gonna do a video on it. And this is all about Supernova, Law versus Hawkins. Now, there's a lot of people.
Shameless plug.
There's a lot of people here, dog.
I'm just kidding, JD.
It is a shameless plug, but it's okay though because I'm gonna shout you out regardless. However, dog, tell me why people are saying that Hawkins can beat Law on a 1v1 without anybody there. If it's a straight up 1v1, nobody's there.
It's kind of, I don't think that's too crazy.
I think it's crazy. I think
it's baseless.
I don't think Law washes Hawkins, but I think he beats Hawkins.
I think he washes Hawkins.
Nah, that's too disrespectful to
Hawkins is too smart, man.
I don't think so. One, Hawkins relies on his cards, and that's not a problem. It's not a problem. But what do you do when somebody has a technique like Law shambles and can shamble it out of your hands at any second? Are we talking about Hawkins who has no henchmen to give lives to?
That's what
just
I'm saying.
Hawkins?
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
Getting bodied, bro. He's getting bodied.
Bro, he's gonna finally start dodging.
Nah. Hawkins has 0 speed feats in One Piece. 0 speed feats.
What you mean? He took Law's hat.
I'm screaming.
I see Vergo has.
That is true.
I see Vergo has my energy now. He's sucking on my energy.
Yo, but if Kid took Luffy's hat, is that a wash? Is that game?
That's a fact.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, he's Pirate King then.
Yeah, exactly. He's Pirate King.
So we got to ask a really good question that I want to ask from Muffin Master. He said, where do y'all think Kawamatsu is going? And I'm of the belief that he's immediately going to find Hiyori since that was his mission before he got locked up.
No, I think he's going to meet Hitetsu.
Why?
Because Hitetsu said he's waiting for somebody. And to me, that would have to be Kawamatsu.
It makes sense. It does make sense.
I don't think he already because he doesn't know where he already is at. It'd be kind of weird for him just to show up.
Let's see. Vergo says, I don't think body. Hawkins also literally has a trump card. If Kid takes Luffy's hat, that's kind of major.
It kind of is, but I feel like, well, okay, if it's Kid taking it, it would be major. Just because it's Kid and the fact that he has malicious intent, I think Luffy would actually be mad. Like, he'd be really, really mad about that. It would probably...
Swing? Or would he be like, join me, partner?
Nah. Kid is now a documented savage. He doesn't care about anybody. It's but his crew. Like everybody else, nah, it's not.
Dribble Kitchen said maybe Kawamatsu is going to awaken the lurking legend.
Yo, what if Douglas Bullet is the lurking legend?
Stop it.
And was it you?
Stop. Douglas Bullet,
that's what we get in the movie right now. The lurking legend could be in Wano.
It's been canon the whole time.
Is the lurking legend. The Oda is officially the biggest troll of all time. Because he was talking about a movie and not the manga. That's the biggest troll.
And that's it.
I want to welcome to the stream Eris the Seastone Sage. I didn't give y'all a proper welcome.
Oh, hey.
He is officially a bigger troll
there.
Than Kubo is.
First of all, this is my first appearance here. I just want to say what's up to the crowd.
Why do you make this lame-ass joke every single time you come?
Oh, my God, bro.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because he's white. That's what white dudes do.
It's clout, bro. He's clout chasing.
What does my race or ethnicity have to do with this?
He's not even white.
And proving my point.
All right.
Wait, Mother, are you serious? You know he's not white, right?
I know he's not white, dude. I'm playing.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
He's lying. No, he's lying. I've talked to Eris. I've talked to Eris about his Discord.
I sent pictures of him.
I've talked to Eris about his Discord.
Yeah, I know he was white.
I talked to Eris about his
Anyways,
Discord
chat, how's it going, chat?
A likely story, my nigga.
It's the truth. I talked to him all the time about his Discord.
Yesterday, Mother was like, "Stop saying nigga."
Nah, that was Hans who said that, not me.
I'm not gonna lie, there are some dudes that really sound white, and I'm like, he's just saying nigga every other sentence. I'm like, is he? I just assume he's black just for the comfort of my own spirit.
He's been saying nigga all year.
No, you do gotta ask them because they might just be sneaking it in there.
Once I found out Dan was like black, I knew anybody
that might
could be
have
black
been the
with that
biggest loophole to everybody. Nobody.
No, but I could tell.
Nobody believed he was black.
I could tell Dan was black. I've talked to enough black people with that type of voice to know he was black. I could just.
Nah, Dad, stay with the New Balances.
Kawhi Leonard. New Balances now a black shoe.
These ain't even the Hoopa New Balance though. These the 40-year-old white dad shoes.
He don't even have a winner sponsored by Matt Bonner. He ain't got the Bonner 5s.
He ain't get him this time,
The white mamba.
He wearing the Jimmy Dean 3s, boy.
The Jimmy Dean 3s. That's cold.
You know what? He wearing the New Balances that Grandpa's wearing in spin classes.
You wild,
bro. You wildin'.
You wild.
This one's all white, bro. Man.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about your art here, JD.
Yeah, no, I got I'm gonna put on the artist. She's not done with the full thing yet, but it's so dope. So I'm waiting for the full product, and then I'm gonna post it on my Twitter and send her any of you guys' way if you guys want the art.
What kind of art is it?
I think she's painting. I think it's like digital painting or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You be throwing her some bread?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta pay for quality, bro. You got. All right, come on.
All right.
Vergo, I'm gonna tell you why I said come on.
Because Vergo ain't got bread for all that, so I'm just letting you know right now.
I just got salmon, nigga, so we good.
Just what?
You say salmon?
Salmon, my bad.
No, I say it too to piss people off.
My bad, salmon, Draco. Anyway,
I'm gonna tell you why I reacted that way, Virgo.
What?
Don't say nothing. Well,
you horny?
No, just go ahead.
All right, Sage, time to go.
No.
No, it's time to start.
Sage, like I want to stay.
Check your Discord, bro.
Yo, B-Stone Beige.
Oh, jeez.
You
making me into that bloody gang-affiliated thingy.
No.
Not.
Yeah, blood gang. I want you to make you unbuffable, but anyway.
I know exactly what you're doing, and I disagree.
Hey, listen,
I think I know what's going on here too.
I'm Dylan, Big back being boy eating a bowl of cereal. All right.
I didn't know mathematician or
These
not, but I'm
dope
just saying. I think I know what's going on.
But yeah, Sage, what did you think about 950?
Oh, it was pretty great, to be fair.
You reckon?
No, that was it.
That was it. All right, moving on.
Is that it, Sage?
All right.
I mean, what
No,
else?
okay. Okay, I really liked the bit with Komurasaki crying and saying that she wished she could have killed Orochi with her own hands. Like, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Eric,
it.
what about you, my friend? And who's getting arrested?
Somebody's getting arrested.
Oh, can you hear the sirens?
They
That's
coming
not
for
my
you,
thing,
girl.
is it?
I'll mute myself.
Damn.
Why
Somebody
is
getting
this
shot
dude
too.
running?
What you playing, bro?
Fortnite.
Eric,
Why you?
are you going to talk about the chapter from 950?
Yeah. Hey, don't let me hold y'all. I'm here, man. What's up?
I asked you a fucking question.
You did? Oh, what's up?
How did you think? What do you think about the chapter, nigga?
I didn't really like it. I mean, I get the whole ending was supposed to be that thing or whatever, but yeah, it just wasn't enough. And the whole
All right, I'm
flashback,
gonna move on from you because you're not focused.
the flashback, I feel like it was kind of pointless. It just shows us that
Pointless?
okay, we tried to do something, but it still didn't work. You know, it's not like they legit waited 20 years. Like some of them tried to do stuff. I don't know.
I think you kind of missed the point.
What
of
they
that.
do, baby?
What's good?
Snatchy.
What's good, Dribble Kitchen?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy
Yeah,
to
Eric,
join
I
y'all
think
today.
you kind of missed the point. The
Oh.
fact that it's to show how much of hardship he went through those 20 years, having to bury all his own people.
Well, I'm aware. It's just as me reading it, like I didn't care for that stuff. I know it probably makes me a scumbag, but
Yeah, you kind of does, but it's all right. All right, but yeah, I'm trying to go back and look. There was a very good question that we asked. Oh, when do we think that's not the question, but when do we think the end of Act 2 is coming? I'd say it's probably going to come sometime after the meeting with Zoro and Benkei once more. I mean, Gyukimaru.
I think it's gonna be really soon. It's got to be really soon at this point.
Around 2 or 3
because
chapters,
this
and then probably going to go on break.
Act 2 been around a minute. Like the beginning of Act 2, we saw Blackbeard. That was a long ass time ago. Like this shit wrapping up soon.
925, wasn't it?
Holy shit!
Wow,
I
that's
think
a
so.
lot of
Actually, I
chapters.
think so. Actually, yeah. 925.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. It might be like a big cliffhanger with whatever Kawamatsu is doing, and then he'll go to some other place for a little while, then come back.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about the chapter, Dribble?
I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed the Suntomaru stuff. I kind of like when One Piece gets a little dark sometimes. So that was interesting to see that backstory. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to. I've been enjoying Wano so far, so I'm definitely looking forward to the next chapter.
Look. Fucking also someone said, how advanced do y'all think that kid's mastery of his devil fruit is, i.e., his own gear fourth? And do y'all think he can pull out the iron and blood on some bloodbending shit? That would be OP.
I mean, I don't know if Oda would go that route. It could be possible, but everybody wants to make him be like Magneto. But I gotta agree with Frankie a little bit here. Another YouTuber, he talks about the only thing we see him do is make a big hand out of metal. Like, can he do anything else besides that at this point?
I mean, think about Magneto. Think about Magneto, and you could think. I think Kid would be able to do at least some of the stuff Magneto can do.
Hey, I'll say this. Obviously, he can use his magnetism to like make an arm of metal, and he could throw it at you. We've seen him throw axe and stuff like that. But there's always things with these devil fruits where they always have like this extra thing that's not specifically like linked to real life, sort of say. Like for example, Mr. 3, like his wax is exaggerated. It can become as hard as steel, and with that, he probably might just have these side perks with these fucking, with his devil fruit that just gonna throw us for a loop. Like, oh damn, he can do this. Like, what would his awakening entail? Like, I'm not saying he's awakened, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but where we go from here?
Yeah.
When it comes to kid,
Yeah.
So
I
is
mean,
his fruit? Go ahead. My bad.
no, I was just gonna say that. Well, obviously he's gonna have armament. It's gonna be like he's gonna be using it in a conjuncture with his fruit. That's basically what Luffy does in Gear 4. I'm not saying he has his own version of Gear 4. I'm just saying when people use both of their fruits and their devil fruits combined, you end up with Block Mochi. You end up with Gear 4. You end up with things like this.
Wow. I'm sorry. This is JD. I see you talking to Allie on that video. She said, "I'll do the Brokeback Shuffle for him if need be." I'm weak.
Broke back
Nigga, what?
shuffle. What is that? What is
You know
that?
when an old lady get up and she hold her back and she start on moving
Oh
dancing
my
around?
god, that's hideous.
Yeah. Brago said, "Dad is not black. That's a clone. I met him."
Oh man, the worst.
Oh man. Hey, Kakojin also. No spoilers in the chat. Kakojin will purge you, motherfuckers, and he's doing it.
Yeah, niggas trying to spoil the day, man. I heard it's a good one. That's all I'm saying. So
Like, y'all really
Yeah,
tripping.
please, no spoilers. No spoilers.
I don't appreciate that. And guarantee
Anyone
you
who
spoil,
spoils
there's
catches him.
a 100% chance you will never become mine. 100% chance.
Ooh,
on some Hawkins shit, you feel me?
you hate to see
Straight up.
it. You hate to see it.
Okay, I haven't seen part 5. Kid's gonna turn his surroundings into an electromagnetic field.
Uh,
Ah.
it's gotta be something than just being a transformer. Especially with this movie coming out, and we literally just see this dude in a whole mecha suit, like bruh, like.
And also, it might be something more simple.
Better kid.
It might be something more simple even than magnetism. Maybe it's just like attract and repel. Like he can attract and repel metal or something. You know, it might not even be magnetism like how we think it is. Because devil fruits are kind of wacky sometimes.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
Like,
So what exactly do you think that kid is doing? He wouldn't be foolish enough to obviously head straight for Kaido. I know he's going to go get his crew, but I would assume they're either they're not in the town square jail, so they're probably at Onigashima.
He's got like 2 people in his crew, like fucking Heat, and then the other guy.
Killer.
Yeah. Because if they're not they weren't in Udon, or Kid would have stayed, right?
Yeah, theoretically.
Not in Udon.
Are they in Onigashima?
Shit, they probably boys with poo. Shit.
Or have they also been broken down and turned into one of Kaido's warriors? Because if they got to Killer, you'd think they get to the rest of them much easier.
They might be in that cage like how we first saw Kid at Wano.
Yeah, but he just left Udon prison altogether.
No, I'm talking about like when Kaido had him close by him.
That wasn't in Udon?
I don't think that must have been on Onigashima, because that seemed like that was Kaido's lair or something.
Okay, I thought it might have just been stopping in Udon for a moment.
I don't know. I think that was in the anime. Maybe that's just how they depicted it, but I don't know.
I think in the anime it was like a snowy island, and that could have been the one that Scott was like Kaido likes his island. I'm not sure.
I have another question for you all. So the panel of where all of Shitamaru's men were yelling "Snatch," and Zoro
talks almost Snatch or whatever it's changed to.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of thinking this could mean that Zoro's master from a long time ago might show up.
That's what I was thinking.
At some point. Because if Zoro knew that, he had to have learned it from him, I guess. Because where else would he have learned it from?
I mean, yeah, that's what I believe so. And to throw away your name is interesting.
Hey, maybe he's the lurking legend. I forgot his name, but buddy from the dojo back in the day. Koshiro. Yeah, maybe he's the lurking legend.
Or
look,
what if he's
if he was actually raw, that'd be kind of wild.
What if he's a samurai under Orochi though? What about that?
That'd be wild.
That would be a plot twist. That'd be a big plot twist.
That'd be wild. Yeah.
So he's instead of second in command is Kiyoshiro, and then Koshiro's the other one.
Oh,
that would be dope. I would actually praise Oda if he did that, because that would be that's huge character development for Zoro. So
for real, to become the best source, you have to beat your master as well.
Oh, that'd be fire.
Yeah, that's pretty lit.
Man, that it's kind of like we do need to be thrown for a good loop like that. Same way with Killer, like that caught me off guard.
That was
That was wonderful.
very unnerving.
There
and I
was
like,
there was
wow,
so
this
many
is-
layers of plot twists in there, Virgo. It was crazy.
I know, and he did so much at once. Like he saw the whole Killer versus Zoro like fandom. Let's see.
But
Hey, I
wasn't
don't
it?
care.
It's kind of a short-lived fight, though.
Look, I don't care what y'all say. Zoro caught
Oh,
that
that-
blade on purpose in his shoulder so he could knock him out.
Yeah, it was fairly
no,
short,
you said
but
it
it
was
was a
just a
quality fight. It's what we needed. Obviously, we don't need a fight where it's basically handled in one hit apiece. Obviously, but that fight was wonderful. Just
I can't
everything
believe
about it.
that.
The snow was falling. Everything stopped. You seen
It
them,
was
then
like a
boom, they
traditional
like
Japanese
disappeared in
sword fight.
clash. Cause like in the anime, like they got Zoro using Soru, so like in the manga, I'm guessing that's what them boys were doing. They were just in their bag.
Leo Meshi, bro, why would his master travel the Grand Line? I mean, who knows? Why do most of these characters do a lot of the shit they do? Zoro lost to Bezo, Batman, Hawkins. He didn't lose. What?
That's
I
just
want to see a Luffy and Kid fight. I mean, I thought that was going to happen, but I think if it was going to happen, it was probably going to be an Udon, and it's not going to happen now.
What fight?
Luffy versus Kid.
It's not happening
It's probably gonna happen.
because
Do y'all find it weird that there are
it's
no
gonna
laughing?
happen.
It's
AMG
not,
said,
maybe not this hard.
Hold on. Do y'all find it weird that there are no laughing smile defect eaters in the prison? There was only Killer. Huh.
Well,
That's a good.
That
it's
is
that
a good
because they
question.
put
Good
up.
question.
Well, hold up. We haven't looked at the whole prison yet. We've only seen their side of it. There's 4 other areas.
Hemming.
Well, that's true.
That's true. Yet. That's
What's
true. That's
happening?
true.
What's good?
Naya, you change your profile every stream.
Yeah.
That's what we supposed to do, you know.
You gotta switch it up. Can't be the same,
Gotta-
man. Gotta keep switching
Gotta
up.
keep
don't
them
go
on
out
toes.
with the same outfit
Everybody, I
every
want to take a
On their
moment of
toes.
silence for alcoholic Hemmings because he was sad and sipping on Twitter the other day.
What? When?
Why was this?
Hemmings was 6 bottles of wine deep and was just like, man, these girls.
That's not what happened at all. That's like, first of all, that's like 6 days apart. That happened last Sunday. And I tweeted that yesterday. You fucking ape. And that had nothing to do with me simping. That was me literally being harassed, annoyed.
Rolling Hemmings. I'm sorry we don't all get as much pussy as you.
No, because I don't want this. I don't want this agenda to fly. We don't sip out here. I ain't no bitch.
Damn.
Hey, listen, bro. I know a girl from that I brought to that one stream. She'll give you some dough.
I'm good, man. I don't want it.
I
I'm
mean,
good.
it's okay, man. We out here trying to help the homies. If
I'm
you need
t- I'm tired.
Grim too.
It's hot. I'm tired. No, I have no energy.
What?
I'm taking a break from City Boys. I'm joining Monk Boys. All right.
You taking a break from City Boys? You never take a break from City Boys.
Yo, load management, man. Load management.
Low management. Oh my god. Yo, my lungs. He said I'm on a minutes restriction, bro.
I could only play 66 games for the year, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, get ready for the finals. Get ready for the playoffs, bro. You be all right.
Hey, man, that
There we go.
binge watch fatigue is a real thing.
Yo, it is, dog. It is, yo. You gotta watch them ankles, bro.
That's wild. Hey, say, how the city girls doing?
Oh, to be fair, pretty good.
No, they're not. Do you see who Meg the Stallion was with? You see her boyfriend? You hate to see it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so yeah.
All I want to say is this city girl doing mighty good. Punching way above her weight, having a good time.
You know, you like Devin Booker on the Suns. You know that, right?
What?
Oh, God.
You like-
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
It means
You
you scoring all the points, but y'all still losing.
Oh man.
I'm losing.
Well, you really have to put 2 to 2 together for that one, man.
Oh, see, y'all don't like NBA like that. Okay.
Yo, no.
I don't like it.
Just like
I'm sorry.
you can go so many ways with that.
Yo, Florian.
Yeah, what's up?
Because Hemmings is the ape and you came before him, how did you feel about 950?
I actually enjoyed the chapter. It was like I haven't been enjoying One Piece ever since Big Mom got amnesia, but these last couple chapters been picking up the pace, and I'll say it was like good, like 7.5, maybe 8. It's a nice solid chapter. Ooh. And also, I wanted to talk about what's it called? The kids. Before I got in here, you guys were talking about kids' powers, and there's a lot you could do with magnetism. If you guys don't know, I'm studying to be an electrical engineer, and I had to take a class on magnetism.
Damn, you smart.
As you should be, brother.
Yeah. So, I mean, like the Earth's pull around the sun is magnetic pull. Even the Earth's core, anything can be charged. Like, and everything has a magnetic pull. Just that you need to charge it with a certain
real science here.
Right,
So,
I'm following you.
It's like
Please don't say he gonna lift up Udon.
No.
I'm getting tired of niggas saying that.
Let him finish.
I mean, it's possible, but at the end of the day, he could be on some like almighty push shit with pain. He could,
that could be lit.
He could be changing the terrain and using the earth as like weapons and stuff. Maybe that's his awakening form. But there's a lot you could do with magnetism.
Oh no, and just to add to your point, you can everybody has their own small magnetic field. It's not strong, but everyone has one around them. Everything around us has a small magnetic field. It may not be anything, but it's there. So that means Kid, if his Devil Fruit's awakening, all of a sudden he can mess in that territory, and that could be extremely powerful. So you never know.
Yeah, it just depends on how far he wants to take it. Yeah.
I like the push and pull almighty push.
Francisco Menjivar said, "Yo, a fellow engineer. I'm a third-year mechanical and aerospace engineering student." Oh, wow. Oh, JD, you're a computer?
Yeah, I graduated 2 years ago.
Damn, man.
Congratulations.
Oh, word.
Well, you guys from Trash Nigga Tech?
Oh, you wild.
Phoenix.
City Boy University, bro.
City Boy University. City Boy.
I like it.
That was the first round.
I have I majored in meme engineering. Thank you very much.
Ban him!
Nah. I'm actually in the computer science area kind of too.
Hey, you know how there's Juice World? I call him his 8 World.
You wildin'.
Yo, 8 World.
Our niggas
actually. 8 Hemmings.
What's up?
Oh my god. He's gonna wait for me to not call him 8. All right, Hemmings. What'd you feel about 950, my friend? I don't like that. I don't like that. I do not like it.
Did you see my boy at the end? Did you see the long gold hair? Tatted up on the forehead. Put that nigga in jail.
Are we talking about
lock him
up?
Hawkins
again.
No, we saw Jack this
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
goodness.
I'm ready for smoke, bro.
He's got the flowing locks.
Did you see him? Listen, that chapter was clean.
I see Drake.
Law a little too cocky not in the fucking cell, so I'm kind of worried. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because you know Hawkins ain't shit. That's why.
But the thing about it is, I'm actually excited to see if Law has some kind of counter plan because I want to see how Hawkins handles being in a disadvantaged situation. I want to see him on different levels, the whole scope of his character. So I want to see what he does if now he's getting full court press. So I'm actually all for it. If Law had some kind of plan to put pressure on him. So I'm here for that.
What happened last
I'm here for all of it.
Situation.
You know, I mean, I guess in Admiral, but they all got clapped.
He was getting shot. He was getting shot by Kizaru, looking like Michael Jackson on the Wiz.
Oh man.
You know what?
But yeah, like I'm just excited for that. Obviously, the Kid stuff was cool.
He's on down.
I understand why Kid has the mentality that he has right now. That shit he said to Luffy was not cool. He's just like, oh, listen, bitch. No one would respect you. No one would respect you if you took him out after he saved y'all asses low key. You know, got Ebola. You're not gonna snuff him out like that. That's not the way you want to do it. So he obviously is a pride thing. I got you. I know. But yeah, his no super teams, no new friends attitude. I feel it. You get why. Like Hawkins in the pool.
Oh my god!
As soon as things got real, they bailed on him. He's like, yo, fuck y'all. That.
Yo, Kid is Damian Lillard. That's crazy.
You
Yo, Killer is CJ McCollum. Yo, that's a great analogy.
I'm done with y'all, man.
Oh my goodness. Y'all's not playing with these basketball references today.
Oh no,
Y'all really
bro.
not.
Hey,
I
Hey,
do
but I
basketball
think-
references all day today. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
That was a good one though.
But
But I was going.
chapter was clean. My bad. Go ahead.
Sneak this.
Go ahead.
So, like, as far as like just law and this whole revealing of a plan and stuff, I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. I think he's just gonna tell them what they're doing. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if he tells Hawkins, what can Hawkins really do against their forces, so to speak? Because the thing is, Law experienced Luffy and very powerful Luffy versus Doffy. He's like, yo, this dude's got gear 4th. He's got these things, whatever. Hawkins doesn't know about that. So I think that even if something did happen and he knows about it, it's probably not going to be a big deal. In fact, he might join up, but even if he doesn't join up, it probably won't be a big deal.
The thing about
I
I like that because Luffy doesn't follow shit, right? So the plan will go away anyways. So I see someone comment that like the reason why Law's confident because he knows Luffy's not gonna follow the plan anyways, so it don't even matter.
That's true. That's actually true.
I didn't even think about that. That's
So
a
I
real good
thought
one.
that was funny.
That's just like Quan said. He was like, he smiled because Luffy and him got the winner D. I was like, nigga.
Well, I mean, they do.
I mean, when he's smiling in the cell to me, it's just like
what is that
wow.
noise?
Hold on. What?
Somebody's got made like a fan
on
on.
your ass.
What up?
Virgo for VC mod confirmed.
Okay, EOS, come on, man.
You also, bro? There's a lot of background noise.
Nigga,
Yo,
you're
get your tongue
wakeboarding.
out the window, EOS. Come on now.
There you go. All right, we go.
Yeah, it's not. Thank
I
you.
know it's hot, but you don't
Motherfucker.
got a stream right next to
Damn,
it.
bro.
Why do niggas join?
Niggas be like,
acting
oh, that's
they-
me.
acting like everything's completely okay.
Yeah, everyone wants me. I don't know what's going on. You brought my fans.
EOS, tell me you got a wind tunnel going in your mouth, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm screaming.
Hold on.
Man, niggas should be windy as hell. They be like, oh, that's me. Oh, my bad. Knowing damn well they were flying down the highway with their window open.
What about now?
All right, you better. I'm glad you went inside. You don't need to be outside. Ain't nothing good for
I am
us.
My man was airbending. That's crazy.
Facts.
The man got to practice, at all times.
Water trap.
That nigga sound like Kaido falling out the sky. Shit.
Oh man.
But yeah, this chapter was clean, man. I like the Momonosuke thing a lot. This time, like something I said last week, when people were like kind of over analyzing the Luffy moment, where I'm like, bro, Luffy's not that deep. It's a lot simple. You're making it. You're diving too deep when the water is shallow. There's nowhere to go. Like you feed Luffy, he likes you, he'll fight for you. It's kind of that simple. There's the ace connection. I understand. I understand, but that doesn't make him a bad character. It's because
He's just a kid. That's all.
Like because people will try to confuse that with him not being a good character. It's fine if you go through a flat character arc. It doesn't make you a bad character. It depends on the narrative they're trying to tell. That aside, I like when he's like, bro, you're waiting for you. Get your fucking ass out there. And actually, Momo had the enough courage and not to pump himself up to actually make the speech he did to kind of retell what happened. And I actually really laughed at that Raizo joke because they're like, bro, did you guys really come from back in the day? Because like you always look kind of old, nigga. And I was like, bro, you saying that to him?
Everybody catching heat.
I would throw a shuriken at your fucking head if you said that shit to me. Not even disrespectful like that.
Hey, I have a little side note here. I think that the kid pirates should be renamed the thick neck pirates. Who's with me?
When you said thick initially, you scared me, but
I was like, where you going with this, my
You had me
guy?
in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta wait for the whole thing.
Got that reference.
Yeah, I was scared, bro. Don't do that.
Call them the fa head ass pirates.
Just call the Portland Trailblazers.
That fa thing be getting me, yo. Like when he was when he got out of that tank and he was like popping up the water, he was like,
yeah, it rhymes with.
Yo, you say,
Yo, we do got a kid laugh. Like when he was when he had them guys chained up and shit in the New World, he was doing his little laugh. It was something like a Burgess laugh, like wah ha ha. Some type of shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about in anime?
Who do y'all think has the best One Piece
He
laugh?
was crucifying boys and he was laughing.
Yeah,
Like the New World.
I think the best laugh is the best laugh to me is Crocodile, because that just sound like he just sound like he trolling you, bro. Like, he really gets going.
This nigga sound retarded though.
Oh boy.
What was that?
Nah, because sometimes in the anime too, he's got that real dry one. He's like, too. Like it's like he just mocking you.
To be fair, Blackbeard's laugh is dope. I really do.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, his laugh comes from the gut, like from the soul,
really
man. It's like it comes from down low.
Too many cheeseburgers. You know where it come from, for real.
Oh no.
Cherry pies.
Cherry pies.
Yo, when I heard Whitebeard's laugh for the first time, bro, I was
yeah.
I was rolling. I said,
yo, like when Shanks came on the ship and that man laughed, his laugh reached the heavens, man.
My man got permanent mucus in his throat, dog. He just
he's sick, bro. Cut him some slack, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He ain't sick for nothing.
I'm like, damn, nigga, can you get some Mucinex, bro? Like,
I would say my favorite laugh is Doflamingo's laugh. That's my favorite One Piece laugh.
he's got a great.
Oh, that's a good one too. Very
What
sinister.
is
Yes.
that one again? That's an actual laugh, though. That's funny.
I like Foxy's.
Foxy's just hilarious, yo.
Hey, excuse me, Vergo, can I ask a favor of your stream real quick?
What's up?
Okay, people in the chat, if you could, please make me a compilation of Doflamingo saying the word law. That's calling law's name every time he called it.
No.
If somebody can do that for me, that'd be awesome.
Or when he says Vergo. Or when he says Vergo, the way he says it. Vergo.
Yeah, do that. That makes me wet. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
That's live? That's live? Are we gonna let that
in.
Are we gonna let that slide? Yo.
Yeah, Virgo, we can't be doing that. We're gonna have to kick you out the stream. You gotta go out the stream.
Yo, Virgo, do the right thing. Do the right thing, Virgo. Kick yourself. Do the right thing.
All right, y'all have a good night. Stream over.
All right, y'all. Catch y'all later. I'm the host now. EOS, how do you feel about
Hey,
it?
can you do me a favor? All the way the fuck up. Anyway, Devil Egg, welcome.
Hello.
Hello there.
Say it like that.
Hello.
Hello, Moto. What's
We
up,
high key ain't getting nowhere.
Devil Egg, what do you think about the chapter, my man?
I have no strong opinion, positive or negative.
Why do I feel like you wrote that down on a piece of paper before you came in here?
I'm like,
Maybe I did.
that shit was staged. Devil Egg, like you might be one of the most interesting niggas in the community, man.
Oh.
Interesting.
I mean, if you say so.
You explain?
Sanji, and then all of a sudden you're like, I am completely neutral. I am neither a neutron or a proton.
Yeah, he said English your second language. That's crazy.
Like what is wrong with you, bro? You don't have anything to say. This kid thing was cool. This was cool. Like nothing is bad. Nothing.
I mean,
no.
He didn't really do nothing. He just said what he said and walked away. So I could feel it. I feel it.
I told you, he wrote it down. He had a speech in front of the class. Nothing more, nothing less. No questions.
I want to take one moment.
You guys do that. You guys do this thing where you act like you there's no conceivable way you could understand why he felt that way. I get it. I don't agree, but I get it.
I'm not done. Wait. No.
Damn, Virgo.
This is why you my nigga, but it's also why I hate you at the same time. Because I'll do this to somebody, and White Knight Hemmings comes out of fucking nowhere. Like, I completely understand why he feels that way, and it's justified. And I'm just like, I fucking hate you when you do that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Toddy.
Listen. There's a reason he ain't got the link right now.
He was speaking facts.
There's a reason he ain't got the link right now.
I will find him.
You ain't gonna find him. See, this is why. Hey, and that's why Brago issued that one thing. What was it called? Like that flare. He was like, "Yo, there's 3 ways you can get on stream with me: beat Chatty in a screaming match, not gonna happen. Beat Theory in a battle of semantics, not gonna happen. And find Chatty and find Toddy. And you're not finding Toddy.
Beat Theory in a battle of semantics. I could do that.
It was like It was like when Lucy was arguing with Froob saying something. Yo, if Sanji takes damage when he's fighting these Yakuza people, then you lose the match.
That dude threw a cup.
And then Froob was like, he didn't take damage. And then Lucy was just like, well, he got hit by a cup.
Okay, but here's the thing though. If you get hit by a cup, doesn't mean you took damage. He got 100 HP. You throw a cup and it's 0 damage. Hold on.
He got hit though.
I don't know. Getting hit by a cup hurts.
It doesn't matter.
Like if my phone could follow my face, you know what I'm saying? When I'm texting,
we're not One Piece durable. We are human.
I mean,
so even if you get hit, you can take the damage.
Exactly.
Luffy got pinched by Crab.
What if my defense is 10 and that attack was only 5? That don't hurt me.
Is that a Fire Emblem reference? I hope it is.
I mean, it could be, but really, I'll still get Paper Mario in my head, but it could be.
Oh, all right.
No.
RPG.
I didn't start 3 houses yet, so don't talk about it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna spoil it for you. I'm only on chapter 6.
I'm starting it on the weekend.
My man.
All right. So last, who I haven't asked yet, EOS. We'll take my 950, my guy.
Oh.
Whose Discord is bumping right now?
Hey, I need you. Hey, you gotta solidify yourself and go crazy this stream because Draco said you add nothing to our conversation.
That's crazy. Oh no, it sounds like I'm always right, so it doesn't
He said all EOS ever does is say that's right.
Oh no, it seems like I'm always right, and I'm always, everybody's arguing with me, so I don't know how I add nothing to the conversation.
EOS, I'm just but he actually did say those words, but continue.
Yeah, I know he's bugging out.
Draco don't even be in no One Piece conversations.
That's true.
It's always no opinions. Always telling other people they don't have opinions. But I don't know. Not 50. It was. I think it was more interesting than the last one.
Definitely was. This one was mid.
I think the development with Momonosuke, and I think that was the most dope part of the chapter. How we see Momonosuke go up.
I like that.
Okay.
I'm surprised that none of you talked about how he said, "Yo, they see my father in me." That's a huge weight for Momonosuke to carry.
Yeah, but we're gonna come eventually. You know?
I think he's aware of it just because his moment in Zou where Luffy basically told him to man up. I think that's when he started to really realize his place in the world, like what he has to do, especially talking to Zunisha as well. That kind of just, I think he's ready for it, but I think he's finally like understood. Actually being in Wano helped him really understand what Luffy told him way back. Like, yo, you got to be a man. Like everyone's to you. You are a leader now. You know what I mean?
That's the only thing, though. I think JD that he's not ready yet, only because unfortunately Luffy has to keep on pushing him along.
Oh no, of course, but he's 8. So, but I think he mentally understands. Like he's mentally there.
The point is though that he wants to do it. He's willing to try.
Exactly.
And that's all Luffy cares about. Are you willing to try and fight? And then he'll help you. He doesn't like cowards. Literally go back to Kobe. He said I hate cowards like you.
Sure.
When Kobe called Alvida fat, he laughed and punched the goofy out of her.
Yeah.
Also, EOS, are you on Discord?
Oh no, I'm not on Discord. It's not.
Somebody's Discord is going crazy.
Somebody's.
Oh no, it's not me. It wouldn't be popping like that.
Who could it pop? He said it wouldn't be popping like that.
No, because I'm on like the app wouldn't be.
Probably had BDA mod
at
error
the same time.
That ain't me. Come on now.
It definitely was you. Oh no.
And I'm not a head mod anymore. I got demoted, by the way.
I hate to see it.
You deserved it.
I
don't know what you
So that's how it is.
I don't know what you did, but I agree.
All right. So I wanted to say real quick, the mod of the day, since we got 60 people watching, the mod of the day, I'm going to give it to my man who's been pretty faithful for a while, Talib Kweli. I love Black Star.
That's my boy.
Good mod of the day, my guy.
Shout out to Talib.
You're always one of the first 10 people here, my dude.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you. And now you get ready to they're trying to spoil niggas, apparently.
Yo, did you guys talk about the Ashra Doji thing already? Because I thought that was
we did, but I would love to.
Those resident sleepers.
That was the meat and potatoes of the chapter, in my opinion.
Oh well, yeah, the whole 10-year thing that made sense, and you understand. It's just like the thing that I found interesting is I kind of wish I saw what they were doing a little bit more for him to get to this point. I understand he believes in Odin and he's cool with it, so it is what it is. But it's like he kind of really went 180. He's like he was robbing the poor. Like he was like, not, like, and then after they're like, yo, man, we back. He's like, all right, man. Like, you know, like I'm like, but I don't know, man. It was weird to me because he kind of just 180, like, all right, let's go fight. And I was like, I don't know, man. I wish I saw a little bit more of that, but I do like that him and Inu are mad cool. He's like, bro, we've been out here for 20 years. You can get no stronger, and they put his arm around him. That shit was funny. I like that. That was cool. But I just wish I saw a bit more of that on screen. That's all. It was cool though. It was cool.
Yo,
and the Snitch thing to me, I don't think that was a big deal. I don't know if that's gonna come full circle. I don't know if there's more to it, but as of right now, I don't know why that was a big deal. I'm like, who cares? I didn't care at all, personally.
Well, I want to say something too. People have begun a huge power scaling debate from what he said. Like, yo, you've been gone for 20 years, but me and Neko and Ino have had time to train.
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically saying that Kinemon is weaker than the three of them.
No, I think it proves that even back then he was stronger, and now they're just saying
by a large margin.
Yeah, back then.
But we don't have any reason to believe Kinemon is as strong as them.
No,
the best thing he did was cut fire, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, that was crazy.
You can argue right now, but back then the way he was saying it, are you still the same from back then?
Yeah,
he was kidding.
Meaning that they were looking up to.
Because Ashura Doji was going toe to toe with Jack.
Yeah, we've seen three of the Scabbards fight commanders.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like Jack and Ashura Doji were fighting toe to toe.
Yeah, first of all, they didn't fight toe to toe. There was a clash, and he cut his swords. I think Kinemon can do the same thing. Okay, could he not?
Wait. Just, but based on what have you seen that led you to believe that? That's all I want to know.
Oh wait, sorry. Can I respond?
Yeah, we not gonna slander Jack. That's what we not finna do.
I mean, I will, but go ahead.
Okay,
no, we not. No, we not.
Well, I think the first thing that people don't realize is that Jack's swords weren't coated in hockey, right? And Ashura Doji, he didn't coat his sword in hockey. He just cut it. Right now we're talking about Kinemon, someone who actually has hockey and is confirmed to have hockey. You're saying that he can't cut his swords? That's the only thing that he did, and maybe like cut his chest. But I think Kinemon can do that as well.
So then that means he overpowered Jack.
That isn't. I don't know. I feel like I didn't answer my question. Like, what on-screen literal feat in terms of speed? Someone he took out. Something. Like, what has he done that made you believe that we saw Ashura Doji?
Well, I mean, like
that's pretty impressive. Cowering in fear of Pika.
But here's my thing though. Like, if you're gonna take that feat aside, right, and saying that that doesn't matter, what I just said doesn't matter. What has Ashura Doji done? That? That's all he's done. Is cut his sword and cut Jack.
And the only thing he's done is pretty impressive.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
he also fought Kaido one time.
That's my point.
Kaido, I mean, Jack was sitting down the whole time, and Jack already told the man that, hey, the reason we ain't body you for real is because we want you to join us.
You could probably do the same thing. What are we doing?
But you have reason to believe that you've seen it on Junisha. That's my point. Like, what did you see?
He swung him by his fucking trunk with one hand.
Well, I'm saying Kinemon actually has hockey, and he also knows Rio as well. Everything that Jack knows, he knows, and probably knows more. That's my point.
All right, man.
We haven't even seen Jack coat his sword in hockey. Y'all saying that he's better. I don't get it.
Shoot Tomorrow went all out on Jack. That's all I'm saying. He used the named attack. Shutamaru used the named attack that wasn't named.
All out.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not gonna go into this. I just want to know what you had to say. So.
Yeah, sorry.
No, the thing is,
I didn't mean to bring it there. I just wanted to start up a bit of a topic of debate, but we got a little bit.
I don't want to really go.
I mean, we can act like we didn't see them flower petals, and we know there in the past there were named attacks that weren't named, such as when Doflamingo used Parasite on Jozu. He didn't call it Parasite back then, but we found out later that was a named attack. And that's definitely what happened when Shutamaru hit Jack. And if to add to that point, when they were clashing, how come Jack's swords didn't continue to break? Why was it that one cut that broke his sword? It was a named attack that wasn't named.
I mean, even if that was
maybe. I don't want to get into this.
We know. Look, I know you don't want to get into it, but we know these scabbards.
We're gonna split hairs. It's not gonna do this. We're just gonna split hairs.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on it.
Yeah.
No, this is a different point though. All them scabbards have their own Gekai Kenkai. Some got Electro, you know. Some got Kappa Sword style. Some got snow flowing around.
No,
This guy got flower petals.
All right, we get it. But
You
like,
got it.
did
You got
anybody
it.
confirm? I remember this part in the anime, but I don't know if it happened in the manga. But there was a little when Shinmon found out that Zoro had the sword, the Shikui, and he started to like attack him. What did that happen in the manga as well?
Yeah,
It did.
It did.
It
And
did.
Zoro was like casually just dodging it like he was nothing to him.
Yeah, he was like, "Calm down."
Yeah.
Well, you know, Zoro's a different animal. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's a big fact.
Yeah, but all right. So do
He's
and
that much stronger than the damn Scabbers though? Like shit.
yeah, but if he's
Well,
that
strong-
What's a
casually-
Man,
Scabbard
I'll
to
just say
Zoro,
maybe
you know?
stronger than Killermon at this point. I mean, but we'll see. We'll see.
Zoro doing that
So you don't think Zoro's stronger than Oscar Doji, but you think he's stronger than or whatever?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just I was just saying like just.
But I digress.
Oh my god.
I think he could get Ashura too. It'd be a nice little fight. You know, I don't know if it would be super easy,
Oh, really
but
hyping Oscar Doji, man.
maybe like mid diff or something.
Kinemon didn't do
You
that.
think he can beat Inarashi?
Kinemon? No.
Yarashi.
No, I'm talking about Zoro, and I guess I do think he can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're saying it's a maybe for Jack. Why? I mean, not Jack. I mean, Oscar Doji. Why?
I didn't say that.
Who was that character again? Remind me how they. I forgot who that is.
What character?
The one he just said. What was it?
Maru.
No, not him. The other. He said another person's name. I forgot.
You know
What character?
Tomorrow.
We gotta know the character.
No, Inuyarashi or something.
Inuyarashi.
Yeah. What
Duke Dogstorm.
Oh, Dawes. Okay.
No. What are you talking
Yeah, I think Zoro could beat him. Probably. Yeah. I mean.
Are y'all serious? This dude
This
works at IHOP. Are y'all for real?
Y'all, you ain't right, bro.
He still got the bandages on his kneecap. Are y'all for real
You
right
ain't
now?
right.
My thing is just I'm just not sold on Killermon. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. In the manga that
I feel like everything that we've seen, any other.
I'm not gonna start, guys. I don't really want this to fold into a Kinemon strength debate.
this is a smoke-free zone.
Guys, I really don't want this to go into a Kinemon strength debate.
Yeah, all right. We don't have to do it.
Okay.
So moving on, let's go about Zoro and Hiyori in the forest and how he's cauterizing all these ninja, including one of the Oniwaban.
Oh, you know, in one panel you can notice too that he cut down somebody who was a Nitoryu user, you know, 2 sword style.
Mm-hmm.
If you look real closely, you were.
Yeah, that was one of the
No, host that has a 2 sword style. No.
Yeah. What I'll say about that, Vergo, is I just want to say, like, I don't want to hear, you know, Zoro don't get no fights. He ain't fought nobody. Like, he fighting some names now. Killer. I mean,
honestly,
these ninja got washed, whatever. Kiyoshiro. Like, he's the Roman samurai. He's the Roman Ronin, and he's fighting everybody. Anybody can get it.
That took you a while to get out. I was going to help you, but I was having a good time.
I actually didn't think it took too long.
It's a nice line.
What up, AMG?
That's crazy.
Nice
It's
one
a
line
tongue
right
twister.
there.
Oh my goodness.
and they start bitching about not getting the link.
You said what?
The thing is, there's still so much more to come, though. That's the cool thing about it.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, don't bitch to me about not getting a link. All you gotta do is ask, my friend.
Dude, I was just playing. I don't care. I watch it a lot of times. A lot of times when you do streams, I be at work anyway, so I just be listening to them.
Nigga, if you don't quit your job when I'm streaming.
Dude, I can. You know how much money I make at work? I
Nigga, if you are really on value, you can quit and reapply the next day.
I don't know about that.
No.
You tripping?
Really valuable. But let's talk about it. He took that. So he hooked. I believe it's on his name stood for Thunder. I believe one of the Oniwaban, or is it Fujin?
That's the two dudes. Yeah.
Yeah. So he took him out relative ease and broke his fucking blades.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't been interested in anything Zoro has done so far, but I think what's going to happen with Yukimaru is going to be interesting.
That's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get a whole bunch of lore, and it's gonna be very, very good.
I think it's gonna connect. It's gonna connect back to Ryuma to some extent, the Black Blade, all that stuff. So I think what's gonna happen?
I really think it might.
That could be interesting.
You don't mess with Killer versus Zoro?
Like, what do you mean by what do I mess with it?
Well,
You know,
you
you go
said
with that
like whatever you said. Like you said, it's not impressing you or something. You said, what did you say?
I said I'm not interested in anything he's done really so far.
Right. I guess why wasn't that interesting? Was it boring or?
As far as I'm concerned, like yes, Zoro won, but it was kind of like he passed out right after. Yukimaru could have ran him for his other two blades if he wanted to give me them shits. So it's like whatever, man.
Nah, he knew better. He knew better.
But I'll keep the same energy. I haven't been impressed with any of the supernova right hands, from Killer to Zoro to Beppo right now. Like in terms of Wano, I haven't been really impressed with any of them.
So if he didn't fall down, it would have been like.
I just didn't get
better.
it. I feel like from a power scaling standpoint, this makes sense because it's Killer. So okay, I get it. But like that, like the wound was not consistent with what I've seen Zoro take throughout the series. I feel like that went down.
Well, even
I don't want to get into it. We've already had it. I want to get into it. I've had this conversation enough. But all I'm saying is,
I agree with the second part.
I haven't been invested in what he's doing for the most part so far. It's cool. I understand. Get your little dinky scalpel slash. Cool. I understand. I'm a Zoro stan, but if you're a Zoro stan, I get it. Like at this point, you take what you can get because you hadn't seen him for years. I totally understand. I totally understand.
That's exactly what I want to say because I'm a Zoro stan, but like every fight that he's been in like ended in 2 chapters, right? Someone like Luffy's been, I know he's the main character, and he's been getting all the shine, but Zoro just like start a fight, and then the next chapter it's end, and a lot of it's short-lived. It's not that interesting. Doesn't like has no impact, and it's just like whatever. It's just like Zoro's a badass, but he's just here and there. Here and gone.
Yeah, I honestly Zoro's part going back to the bridge against Yukimaru, as y'all said earlier, that set up for him learning about the Black Blades. He wanted more knowledge on that, but he got interrupted by Killer trying to kill
Hiyori Otoko.
So this time he's not gonna get interrupted. Plus, Yukimaru has a bunch of weapons that Zoro could take and supply for the army.
I also think that he's somebody who's a lot more important than being let on. I think he's actually important to Wano in his history and whatnot. So, I mostly believe that because he specifically only took Shusui. He didn't take the other two, and I'm pretty sure he knows their name. Blade. I don't think he cared. He's like, okay, this belongs in Realm's grave. Give me that.
I disagree with that.
And I still want to know how he got his sword taken. How did this happen? I just want to know how it happened.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. And I agree that the whole like it's not really consistent, like how he got stabbed and like you would think he shouldn't fall from that from like Kuma pain bubble and so on. But when it comes to like everything else that happened to this fight, like it was an uphill fight for Zoro. You know, they were both nerfed. He was 2 sword style. You know, he did the little one hit, whatever. But if you really look at it and analyze it, like Yukimaru, like he wasn't happy about any of that. Like he didn't like it. Like he was just another samurai he was taking swords from unworthy. So throughout the fight, I'm taking any chance I get. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab at you. I'm gonna stab at you. No matter 2v1, cool. You're wide open, right? So he finally gets stabbed, but Yukimaru sees the whole thing. He takes out the sword, one-shots him or whatever. And then Yukimaru smiles.
Like, my girl too. Go ahead.
That was the first time he smiled, and in the anime, I feel like they're gonna highlight it because in the manga they already did. It was like props to you. I'm not gonna take your other 2 swords, even though I said I'll take those 2 because I've seen what you just did. You're a competent samurai. Come find me. Come get your Sasui back.
I don't think he's getting all that now.
Yeah, I did not get any of that.
I think I kind of remember what you're saying. I remember kind of that pan a little bit. Well, I think he did kind of have some respect for him.
So what are you confused about? So I can clarify.
Different people.
No, that last part when he said, that he impressed him. That's why he didn't take the other 2 swords.
Right, because during the fight or before the fight, he said, "Hey, I'll take them other swords too," right? And he didn't do that even though Zoro was out of commission. He could have took his swords. He took Killer swords, his scythe. He didn't take Zoro's swords even though he said he would. And that goes back to that. Like, that was a kudos to Zoro for doing that. You're a competent samurai. Come see me again.
No, but the last thing he said was that he meant like, oh, come take Shisui back from me. I don't think he wants that.
Well, he's gonna.
I think he's anticipating him coming for the sword again.
Yeah, he's gonna come back and he's gonna see him. Like that's where he's gonna.
Yeah,
he's gonna
he
see that guy
wants
again.
to see him again. I think that's what Eris is trying to say.
Okay, I'm back. I got disconnected.
I mean, that could be the case. It could be.
If you look at the lore of that whole character, it even said it like he takes swords from incompetent swordsmen because he didn't take the other swords. You know, like I understand Shisui, that's like a whole treasure, but Kitetsu and the other blade.
Well,
he didn't take them.
But he mostly said like if you don't go, I've returned the sword back to its grave. If you don't turn away right now, then I'll take the swords on your ways too.
But he didn't turn away though, so.
Yeah, and they fought, and then I mean, I'm guessing you're saying he just let him keep the sword because he respected him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just the last part of like.
I can understand that.
Because think about it. Think about it. He took Killer's blade. Why did he take Killer's blade and not the other two graded blades? He knew they were graded blades. Come on now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you with him not taking the other two swords. But the part where you said where he
he wants to come back for he does not want that.
Yeah, I don't
think perhaps he doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know that that's he doesn't know that that's the future sword god. Considering Ryuma and Zoro parallels, so he doesn't know that.
Wow, I hate you.
Niggas say that. Niggas really say that with confidence.
Okay. The future world's strongest swordsman. Okay.
Damn, niggas really say that with confidence.
I mean, do y'all doubt that?
I mean, is it that far off from world's strongest swordsman?
Do y'all really?
Is it that far off, guys? Is it really this comical? Listen, you guys don't
he's your
realize.
Favorite character, but I just like Zoro praise just makes me laugh because it just no one they always take like it's a line you can cross and they always Hulk leap over the line. Just give him the credit he deserves. Why are all three swords always on everyone's neck? Always like damn.
I'm not talking about fanboyism. For example, like this dude said, you don't have no idea what this sword means. I'm returning it to its rightful place. You don't deserve to have it. But at Thriller Bark, Ryuma said, "This sword is rightfully yours. It'll be glad to have you as its master." So I'm not talking out of fanboyism. I'm talking about what happened in the story.
You know what I'm wondering?
Yeah, it's like, I see what you. So it's kind of like a you are worthy kind of thing. Okay, yeah. I can definitely understand that.
That's what this whole thing is about. And farther, like a long time ago, like, hey, swords choose their master. That's what the swords shop master said. And like we kind of know it. Like he said, it doesn't feel right when it's not by me.
Now that since we're on
his sword to keep, he said, "Wano, excuse me, I'm sorry. This is my sword to keep." That's what Zoro said.
I wonder when the
now that we're on the topic of the sword, do you believe that Zoro's gonna replace Shisui with the Nidai Kitetsu or replace
he can't replace Shisui.
I think he's keeping Shisui since he said he'll keep it. I understand like things could change, but like maybe a different sword might get upgraded to a spring blade or whatever.
Do you think he wants to earn those stripes on all his blades by himself? Or do you think he's okay with inheriting it? It depends on his perspective.
I think it's going to all depend on the last conversation with Dukimura.
I remember, I forgot who, I'm pretty sure it was Sawyer, but it's either, if he replaces Shisui with the Nidai, replace Shisui with the Nidai Kitetsu, his swords will literally be Sandai, would be San 3, Nidai, Ni 2, and the Ichi Wanji, the B1. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and 3 swords.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh wow!
I'm thinking he doesn't want to change his skills because he want to upgrade his own stuff. Because you know how everybody has their own swords that are their swords. Zoro doesn't have one that specifically is, so he probably wants his own sword that's going to be like, oh, this is Zoro's sword, basically. So I don't think he's going to change any of the younger ones for that reason.
Bro, Kako in the chat said, swords choose their master. Zoro's swords are running away from him.
You hate to see it.
Oh wow!
You hate to see it.
I mean,
they do be finessing his swords, big and little.
Yo,
that dude's a giant. I don't know how his sword got stolen.
Zoro always losing his swords, yo.
I wish you guys could have seen my face when I seen that. Like he got riled. I'm like, how did that happen to you? How?
You know what it is? It's his will that's seeping into his swords. You know how he always gets lost. His swords get lost too now.
Wow.
I'm just trying to tell y'all the facts.
That's the best you can
tell y'all.
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying.
You did great though. I like that one.
But
That's
you know,
funny.
if we're looking at
That's funny.
if we're looking at the theme of Zoro's swords, though, I mean, if you look at it, this could mean that the Kitetsu that he has could be replaced because y'all kind of mentioned it. He doesn't really have his own sword. He always gets it from somebody, and usually that person was very good. So it's like he got the Wano Chimonji from Kuina, that was her sword. Then he took on the Shisui, who was from Ryuma, who was also a good swordsman. So now maybe he gets that, that new Kitetsu, and maybe that belonged to some famous swordsman as well. They just keep going with that theme, but I don't know.
Well, there is that swordsmith therapy. I know when I first saw him, I'm like, okay, perhaps this dude gonna forge this guy's sword or something. But I don't know.
That was what I always thought, was that Hitetsu was gonna forge Zoro's sword.
No. I don't think he's gonna forge the sword. I think he's gonna forge the sword from Momonosuke. That's gonna be the thing.
Momonosuke.
Momonosuke.
What do you mean by that?
Momonosuke doesn't have the sword, and you've seen him practicing. So I think to the Tengu or whatever, he's gonna forge the sword from Momonosuke.
What? I mean,
why do he need a sword?
Cause I think he's gonna take the last. I don't think he's gonna beat Orochi in a real fight. I think he's gonna. I'm saying it's like a representative thing. Like, he's gonna be the symbolism that Wano is taken back by its people now.
What if they give? I'm with you. What if they give Momo Shusui instead, and Zoro takes the Nidai?
No, I think Zoro's gonna keep it. I don't think Zoro gives a fuck about man.
Zoro said he not coughing it up, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he's too nice of a guy, man.
I mean, I think he would if it's his decision. I don't think he wants it taken from him, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think no matter what, he's not letting him have.
I agree with that.
If there's a better sword to replace it with, then he'll do it.
And as of right now, he needs the 3 for the war. He's not. There's no time to really contemplate that right now. Like, you can deal with that later.
I agree. Oh, Dev said, "What if the Nidai was Odin's?"
Was Golden?
Odin.
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 That would be interesting.
Nah, I don't. The way he was talking about it, nah. Plus, it's cursed, and it's like no one's ever used it.
I'll say it's mid because it's a grade 2 and it's not blade.
Oh no!
I'm one of those guys where it's like, okay, if it's a grade 2, cool, but if it's a grade 2 and a black blade, ooh,
Yeah, it's not I don't think it's a black blade, is it?
I think either Odin has the Ikidai or King has the Ikidai. And I think that would be the supreme blade for the highest.
Yeah. I didn't hear what he said.
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, he sounded
muffled. I think either if someone's gonna have if Odin's gonna have a blade, it's probably gonna be like one of the supreme blades, like Mihawk or
for sure
Whitebeard. So I would say just to be in the same theme, we could give Odin the Ikidai or give King the Ikidai. So
that's kind of wild. That
I do want to say that King's blade looks nothing like Odin's blade.
Whitebeard's Basento was a supreme blade. That's kind of wild.
So why is that wild?
Yeah.
I didn't know that supreme blade would be anything other than swords.
What was
I kind of like that he did that though, because it opens it up more. Like it's not as
is there a difference between a sword and a blade? Because that could be a difference. Right?
They're world-renowned blades. Now,
a bladed weapon is a bladed weapon. It cuts in.
And we saw the image of it. We saw Bicento and shit. Like we saw.
But does Mihawk have a supreme grade knife?
I was just about to ask that, John.
I don't think so, but I mean, hey.
He only cuts the most supreme steaks with that knife, bro.
That's a fact.
Supreme gauge steak.
Wait. Does that mean that Zoro was a steak?
Yeah.
All right, you sounded kind of gay, Vergo. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
Ah!
Is that strike 2, bro? That might be strike 2, bro.
That wasn't even meant to be gay.
That's strike 2, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, I'll give it a pause. I'll give it a pause, but I legit wasn't making a gay joke there.
I know, but it just came out.
Yeah, Vergo, you gotta chill out, man. I don't know what you're doing.
You've been acting different lately, bro.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
That's all. I'll do what I want.
But hey, Vergo, I did like that little plot twist you were talking about earlier. How Zoro's old master could be working for Orochi. I could see that jump, like, because Zoro's he wants to fight Orochi so bad, right?
Wait, what?
That was because of
that was my theory. That was my theory.
Was it? Okay.
Can y'all explain this theory to me?
Explain that.
Please.
Yeah.
No,
so
I'm
okay.
not-
So with this chapter, we had the Sanachi, panel, right? And we said, and Zoro taught Momonosuke that word. That's what he told Kiku that one time when she asked about it, or he asked about it. And so that means that Zoro probably learned that word from his master, back on that island, at the dojo. So that's kind of connecting, Wano and
Do you
everything.
think that's
And
consistent with the lessons that you've seen Zoro learn from him, though? In terms of, it's not about power, it's about understanding certain things. Like, remember the Alabasta, the flashback that he had when he was fighting Das Bones? Do you think that's consistent?
As far as, like, consistent with what?
In terms of his character, like he seems like a much more calmer samurai, not like a samurai who's
I
like throw away his wits and do whatever the fuck.
Teaching Rio and all that.
Yeah, the thing is,
I mean to cut you off. My bad. Let me cut you off.
That's all good.
There was another story of, I believe.
Wow, what a scumbag!
Zoro's master was teaching kids, and the kids were having, put a scar on their eye and trying to be like Zoro ever since the bounty increased after Dressrosa. So it would be very weird for him to come up to Wano knowing that after the time skip, we know he's in the East Wood.
He's right.
But yeah, continue what you were saying, though. Continue what you were saying.
No, I mean, there's just a connection then with the whole thing with Toneyasu and it was like his last name or something. That's like the name of, I forgot the name of the dojo or something, and that's like it's very similar to the name of the island and stuff. Yeah, the village. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. So like,
what if Zoro's master was one of the shogun?
Oniwaban.
No, not Oniwaban.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
What's it called? What was Kawamatsu and
the Scabbards?
No, Rio. I mean, fucking what? What were they?
You mean the Yakuza?
Yeah, like one of the bosses, and then he left because Kaido.
That'd be kind of lit.
That would be lit.
That's why
So does that mean you guys are under the impression that Koshiro is a lot stronger than he's letting himself on to be?
I'd like.
I think all those
because he couldn't even cut through that paper when he was in that flashback. So you think he's faking it?
It was a joke.
So here's my headcanon theory, right? This is pure.
It was funny. It was funny.
That could explain why Kuina's so strong.
This is a warning right now, man. This is pure headcanon, right? So Koshiro could be evil. I'm gonna tell you why. Kuina died by some stairs, right?
Yeah.
How do we know that Koshiro did push her down those stairs? How do we know? Because that would be a wild plot twist.
That would mean he would have had to leave Wano and come back.
So would that fuel the Zoro versus Koshiro when he comes back in Wano? Is that where this is going?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, also we can make it. We all know One Piece can get dark sometimes, so there could even be this because they say that falling down the stairs in Japan that's supposedly a euphemism for suicide. So what if he actually killed his own daughter and then tried to make it like she killed herself or something, and then Zoro finds that out?
What would be the purpose of that, though?
They said
that'd be super trash to me.
Leo Messi said Koshiro has the stare fruit, bro.
Should have went into. I don't know why y'all laughing. It's true.
I guess my only point of contention is that you'd have to think that everything that you've seen from him is insincere.
Yeah.
Like when he sees his bounty post, and he's like, "Good for you, do your thing, blah blah, yada yada." Like,
but his
that's
demeanor,
fake.
But his demeanor, because his demeanor is always calm. So those are the ones you can't really trust. You know what I mean?
So you don't trust me.
So I know you don't read My Hero. I know other people do. What if he has an endeavor complex where he wants to be the best? He knows he couldn't be the best soldier because of Mihawk, so he used that as a motivational pull for Zoro. Like, let me get rid of my little bitch real quick.
Really? I don't know if that he doesn't seem.
I feel like your guys' actual strongest point to his connection to Wano, aside from the village thing, is that women in Wano, it's very traditional in Japanese in terms of like the man of the swordsman or the words, stuff like that. And he was consistent with women are weaker than men when he was talking about Kuina, Zoro will surpass, blah, 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 blah. Like, to me, that's your strongest argument.
No, there was also
everything else you're saying to me is just nonsense.
I also want to put out there that I do not think Kuina is dead necessarily.
But Zoro's master also had the two swords on his kimono, and then we saw some people in Wano have that same emblem.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, another connection.
Yeah, and then I think someone, I forgot who. which SBS, but Oda said something about there was a boat that sailed from Wano and went to the East Blue, and then
he did say that.
Yeah, because he said he said he wasn't going to tell us because he didn't want to spoil it. But
Because
if
it
you
was a
look
family
at
member of somebody on the crew.
if you look at in the flashback, the samurai from the village, what's his name was from Yasu. They all had that same symbol on their coats that Koshiro has on his the crossing blades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell it was him who came from Wano to East.
Hey, maybe he was one of those ships in this chapter that were going away from Shutamaru.
what if he's
And maybe they got lost on the way to the island and end up in the East Blue, and that's where Zoro got the lost thing from.
They got lost all the way in the New World to the East Blue.
Damn, sure.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe they did. Maybe they sailed somewhere. I don't know.
I see it.
You know what? I got not to change the topic, but who do you think?
Please change it.
Kawamatsu is going to? Do you think he's going to either Hitetsu or is he going to Hiyori?
He's going to the Lurking Legend.
I think he's going to what?
Wait, who's going where?
Is Kawamatsu going to Hiyori going to Hitetsu? Because I'm still
going to Hiyori.
That I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
I think
I'd rather it be Hitetsu, honestly, but I don't know.
Because I'm thinking,
who's going where? I missed who you said.
Where is
Because he already,
I think
because he already saw her.
Certain thing like
he did.
He already saw her, right? So like, why does he? If he had something to say to her, he could have said it then, right?
What are you talking about?
Like, Hiyori, she Kappa man. I was about to call him Kappa style, but like
Kappa Mikey.
Kawamatsu already saw.
Chop some foods up.
He already saw that they already saw each other. So if he had something to say, yes, they did. At the dude, at the little rally. Remember, like when this is like when Tonoyasu was getting shot up. It's like a little before that.
Kawamatsu wasn't there.
Yes, he was in the cage. What do you mean?
Yeah,
They was in the drive. They was in the drive-in, and he was watching it from the cage. You know,
in the cage,
dude.
Bro.
You can even see like a little teardrop in the panel or something like that.
He was in.
She over.
Yeah,
no, he
Are
was.
y'all lagging or what?
He was watching on TV. He was nowhere near there.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I saw them because she recognized the voice or something like that. Am I remembering it correctly?
He was not.
What are you talking
Hold on,
about?
you think he was there in person?
No, he wasn't there in person. He
Oh, maybe that was just a flashback. I'm sorry, that was a flashback.
That was a
Excuse me.
flashback, bro. That was a flashback.
My fault. Memory got messed up.
You got to go.
Excuse me.
Damn, he got hit by pudding. Hate to see it.
I mean, I had that Windows 95 error right there. My fault.
Come on, guys, laugh at him, guys.
This nigga Eris.
Laugh at me, laugh at him.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Hey, it's okay, Eris. You didn't say Howdy Jones.
Ooh, that's a big sneak diss. Ooh.
Yo, what about Body Jones?
Yeah, I was about to say, what about Body Jones? What you know about Body Jones? Y'all level, bro.
Bones Jones or Daz Bones?
We're talking about Body Jones.
So I guess what's the point of him going to see her now? I mean, what's that going to do?
Because his mission was to protect her, and he fucked up, so he's going to finish it off.
Finish it off. What?
What?
That sounds what? Finish it off. Like he about to go kill her.
Finish his mission, niggas. Calm down.
I thought Zoro was finishing her off. I don't know what you're talking about. But...
Yo, wildin'. Anyway, so let's talk about that panel with Hiyori and Zoro. How basically Zoro's like, I won't forgive him. I'm gonna kill Orochi and avenge Tonoyasu. And then she said, let me kill Orochi myself.
Hiyori is best girl. Don't at me.
Hey, she was putting niggas to sleep. You can't forget.
What?
Remember, she was walking down the street and people were like falling down, like she had
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. But what about Boa Hancock though? She did the same.
You know.
Bullet burned him in the stone, boy.
BDB is wildin'.
What did he say?
He said the Kappa guy been locked up. Wait.
Go ahead, yo.
He said the Kappa guy been locked up for 13 years. That nigga definitely going to the red light district.
Facts.
Oh, he better get a city, huh?
Oh man.
He said, I got something to do real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh man.
I'm screaming.
The worst.
Hey, Alex, that's true. Strutsen survived falling off Whole Cake Chateau, but Kawina died from stairs.
It just
Man.
goes.
Wait, bro, didn't all them fucking what are those ordeals from Skypiea all fall off Skypiea?
Yeah.
I think so.
You say
And they
what?
come out, didn't
And they're fine. Oh my god, that's wild. Kyle must have got to go Kappa style on these hoes. But like y'all, what do y'all think about that? Do you think that Zoro might fight Orochi and she's gonna come out nowhere and land the final blow?
Nah,
I mean, we'll see, man.
nah.
I
If
kind of
people
would
are
not
gonna,
like that, but I don't know.
if someone's gonna fight Orochi, to me, I definitely think it's gonna be Momo, knowing the history, because he sure as hell ain't beating Kaido,
Well,
or
it really
or
depends on
Paimon,
He ain't
not
ready yet. He
Zoro.
ain't ready
With
yet.
if it's
I
Zoro,
ain't
it doesn't
gonna
do
be him.
Zoro any justice because we still need these fights from Zoro, and I think Oda knows that. And Killer just wasn't enough for that. We still need that, that high diff both ways,
Yeah, I mean, Zoro really doesn't have a stake against Orochi. Like the 9 red scabbards do. So
But
Well,
I don't.
Zoro do, but
wait, Eris, but
huh.
how? Even if Orochi is trash, there is no way in hell Momo can kill this man.
Well, if Hawkins does flip,
Oh my god!
if
That
he
trump card.
does,
Oh,
then
don't
trump
you do
card.
it. Oh,
And if
my
if,
goodness.
if that's not the case, then there's gonna be a
Don't do
situation
this.
where he's on some Zunisha type shit, and then he just does something OP because he's Odin's son or whatever.
Oh, man.
Like he's
Well, I
been
mean, I
training for
can't front. I
something.
mean, it's in the
Yeah.
realm of possibility.
They're gonna have him. He's gonna fight somebody, and I guess he's gonna
No.
fight somebody. Like he's training for something,
What's going to happen is Momo's going to master the first artificial double fruit, and he's going to go in his hybrid mode, and then he's going to whoop.
Nah, but check this out though. Double plot twist. So everybody think that Hawkins gonna help out or whatever, right? He uses the trump card on Kaido. Everybody dies. That's it.
Wait.
That's what I brought up the other day. I said, what if he uses it on Kaido, and it's justified for why Kaido has to get jumped even more? Not only because he's a Yonko, because he got this card on him. Would y'all like that?
I mean, I don't see anyone in what way.
I still wouldn't like it. One thing I didn't get to say earlier is this One Piece movie that's coming out. If you think about it, it's kind of what Kid could do. Could be like a mecha guy, right? And it's kind of like how everybody anticipates the Kaido fight turning out, which is a bunch of people versus this giant. So it's kind of like, I'm not saying it's like foreshadow or anything, but I'm just saying it's kind of weird that this is the way he chose to do it.
I mean, also Frankie did say he was gonna make a weapon that was gonna be able to defeat Kaido. So, I could feel like they could work their way together, possibly.
Yeah,
Is Pluton about to show up?
To defeat Kaido, and we still haven't seen that plan.
I know he got a camera in that eyeball. It'd be red for some reason. He took a picture of that and then Pluton. Come on now. Them little writings.
The thing is, you need to have Luffy get stronger, though. I don't think he's gonna have. Well, he might do some shenanigans to get Luffy out of trouble again.
I don't know. So now I'm sure Hemmings has probably been whacking off waiting for this fucking moment. Let's talk once again about this last panel.
Oh man.
Where the menacing Law has been captured by Hawkins.
With the sea stone cuffs on, in the cage.
Looking very, very confident for some reason, but also battered and bruised.
You know what I think is weird about that panel is how Hawkins' face looks, because he's usually like, chilled and laid back and collective, and that dude looked like he was a straight villain right there for some reason.
Well, he looked like that the last 2 times we've seen him.
He about to get a raise, boy.
He had the same face.
He about to become a flying fighter, boy. What you mean?
He looked like the Joker. Like, what's going on with him?
He just raw.
Sorry,
dude. I don't know about that. That's so weird for a personality to just change like that.
Sawyer, I think someone in my Discord told me Sawyer thinks that Law has switched personalities out, specifically with Drake and Sanji or something like that.
Yeah. Dude, that theory is wild to me, though.
A lot of people say. Hold on. I did hear some people people think Sable's Hawkins
He didn't
did
even have
Hawkins.
a-
That just doesn't make sense in my opinion. But my biggest point of contention is when did he do it? It's when did he do it? Like when did
Yeah, that's my thing too. Yeah.
During the off screen? Question mark.
I mean, he could have done it off screen.
I'll be so
Right, but of course off screen. But
Everything
how in that
off-screen,
scenario
though.
off screen though?
I don't understand what the purpose would be of that though.
Like,
I mean,
excuse
we
me,
can
did
talk
Sanji
about
tie
it,
himself
but-
up and turn himself invisible, and then Law was like, "Okay, I'm gonna switch you now." Is that something that they talked about? Like, how?
I am not telling you I believe it. I just do it out as a possibility.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying. You know,
I'm
just,
not gonna switch nobody get my ass beat.
that's how I'm trying to analyze it, sort of.
Right? Because say if he switched places with Drake, I don't see what reason, unless Drake is confirmed, like, you know, on Law's side. But so if Drake's in Law's body, I don't see what way they could have, like, Drake would have said, "Hey, that's not Law. Like, you know, I'm not Law. I'm Drake."
No, it was that he switched Sanji and Drake. So Sanji's beside him right now. It's not Drake.
That's different. I thought it was Law with Drake.
So people are saying that during the dinosaur fight. But T-Map, here's my thing though. When Drake was a dinosaur, is that Sanji already? Like I just so many questions that I have, so I don't even know. Like
then where's Sanji? Where's Sanji?
To me, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like Law. I don't know if Law is bluffing, but he looks really. His hands are folded. He's chilling.
No, he literally looks like this is not a problem for me.
And I don't know if this came up earlier, but I don't really think they fought. I think for the time being, Law he conceded that he was in a disadvantaged situation. The US went along.
I think that's what happened.
I don't think that they fought. A lot of people are trying to like, look, you're right. He beat him. Like, no. I don't think that happened. Like, relax.
I think even if they did fight, I think he would have won. I think it was just so he had it over him, bro. And anything he would have done,
I still think that Law was probably he has the one skill set that in that situation he could have turned it around. I still believe that. I think the biggest problem is you don't know where Beppo is, and if Hawkins decides to just self-inflict the wound on himself, then it's different.
Yeah,
right.
And I think that was the two biggest issues because Law can hurt you without hurting you. Exactly. He can scan. He can do all kinds of nonsense with his ability, switch body, all kind of stuff. So I felt like, and he's usually pretty tempered, right? So I'm like, I feel like if he really thought about it and tried, he could have possibly got himself out of the situation. But then part of me is like, well, he's confident in the cage right now, so maybe this is a contingency plan or a plan of some sort. I don't know. But my boy though, Hawkins, he out here. You see him clean. God damn!
Is he really out here though? Like I
can't believe he's doing all this work. Like I'm so happy I get this. I never thought he'd be this important ever. I'm so fucking happy.
Okay, stop. You done enough? You know, you done. Like chill.
No.
There's only like 5 words about.
I can't hear what he's saying.
What?
Somebody was saying something.
Yeah. I said like you only said 5 words about Law. How is he doing for me? Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
I said you only said 5 words about Law. How is he doing too much? That's what I said.
I said Hawkins.
Oh, Hawkins.
Yeah.
I said because like he was my favorite supernova when they were introduced, and at some point I never thought he was gonna end up being that important. But like when he first of all when he pulled it up mounted on that majestic beast, the Zoro and Luffy, I said, "Let's go!"
The sky deer is dope. The sky deer is dope. That deer is fearsome, dog. That deer is fearsome. I'm looking at that thing. I'm like, yo, bro.
He brought the Taro cards, the straw stand. I'm like, let's fucking go, man.
The straw stand was dope too. Yo, did you see? You saw the straw stand in the opening too. It looked fire.
Shit clean, man.
It looked real clean.
Hawkins jumped up in my supernova ratings ever since that chapter. I mean, this chapter is like now he's like right under like the trio, Luffy, Law, and Kid. But Hawkins is holding it down. Like
all I ask for is a little respect. That's all. He out here.
You have to get it at this point. Like,
yeah, he doing his thing.
It's only him and King are the only two competent
beast pirates.
Fucking Kaido's army.
And I don't think Hawkins wants to be a beast pirate. I think he's just waiting for the right opportunity to flip the switch.
So
that's what I'm.
Yeah, that nigga going ham for them niggas. I don't know.
Even though y'all respected
He
Hawkins,
going
I don't want to see the law of disrespect.
But the thing about it is, to sometimes to Zoro mid diss Hawk and FU Hemmings. I mean, that doesn't change anything how I feel about. I love that. It's one of my favorite things to people to always be like, well, Crocodile lost to Luffy, like, that's why he sucks. I'm like, I mean, I like his character. Other things about him. Like, my opinion on it is not based purely off his combat feats. Like, that does not change anything. People are like, watch Law's gonna hop out of prison and fight him and beat his ass. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see him in a disadvantaged situation. I'm here for all the smoke. Like, you're not saying anything to me.
People connect.
It's so funny to me. Like, combat feat equal good character. Like, no, you dumb bitch.
Damn.
Anyone?
I feel like that was directed towards the Zoro fanboys. No.
Hey, excuse me, guys. So I gotta go. Just for my parting words, first of all, thank y'all so much for having me. I just think that Law is gonna just tell Hawkins what they're gonna do. That we're gonna fight Kaido, and that's pretty much it. I don't think it's gonna be that much more than that. But I enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, y'all keep on going. Have a nice one. Bye.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dribble. I appreciate you coming, but why you sound like you just want to end me?
He did. He sounded like he was speaking at the Academy Awards. First off, I'm going to thank my mama.
I would like to give thanks out to God first and foremost.
I want to thank Goda for this chapter.
Thank to my Lord Jesus Christ. Couldn't have done it without the big man above. You know what I'm saying?
I want to thank Beelzebub. I'm just kidding.
Yo, shut up.
Yo. You've been acting real different today, bro. I don't know who you are today, bro.
Today.
No, Hemmings will be giving Hawkins thanks.
Of course I would.
Hey, what y'all think Apu's doing right now? Because we have not seen anything of this besides being on the phone.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for him to drop that SoundCloud link. I just can't fucking wait. Like, when that shit hit and drop, I'm ready for it. Because I like him. He's funny.
No, he's hilarious. When he was introduced in Subody, and the way he was just rapping out here, I was like, yo, who is this man, dog?
And I gotta really see like the extent of how Oda's gonna use auditory attacks and how it's gonna interact with Haki, offensively and defensively. So I want to see how all of that's gonna play out and work out. So I'm excited.
If Supernovas don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Check her out.
How would you feel if we get to a panel of Apu and he's actually in the studio? He's actually recording in his studio.
Listen, during the celebration, him and Brooke are going to drop the hottest banger Wano ever heard.
The hottest ever, dog.
Ever. It's gonna be a hit single. Him and Brooke. Trust me. It's coming.
That'd be like
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I gotta address this because Leo Messi been slandering Law since this stream started.
A word?
And the last time Law got a solid W was 260 chapters ago.
Is he wrong?
I mean, that Gamma Knife was pretty raw, bro. Gamma Knife against Dofi, that was pretty heavy.
Virgo, that goes literally right back to what I just said before.
It's on
about
people think their favorite characters with their power strength. So.
Combat does not make a great character. Does not make them good or bad. Law is fine. I get it. You've been struggling a little bit. I feel you, but he out here doing his thing.
That's like saying
y'all gonna turn on Luffy every time he get body.
I mean, I laughed when he got one shotted.
I'll turn on him immediately. I was talking all kinds of shit.
I had to keep the same energy because I roasted Kid. So
exactly, bro. The One Piece community was in tatters when Luffy got one-shotted, bro. Everybody went crazy.
I was so happy. It made sense. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
It's exactly what I needed to see.
Somebody made a command with like Luffy knocked out. It was like breaking news. One Piece is ending next chapter.
I was screaming. Yo, those ending memes were hilarious, dog.
Or they had like the GTA wasted.
They had Katakuri as a pirate afterwards. It's like this story's ending. Katakuri.
Oh no!
Yeah, I remember that.
Yo,
that's fucked up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, with the next chapter, I mean, there's a lot of things I want to see. They could honestly go anywhere at this point, so I'm not even really sure where we're going to start progressing. I would love to see Zoro and Rikimaru interact.
By the way, I'm sorry if you guys talked about this already. Where do you guys think he and Wire is at? Where are they at?
That's what I was talking about earlier. I was just like,
he and Wire, like the other kid pirates. Like where they
they're
at?
not in Udon because Kid left, and they weren't at the square. So are they in fucking Onigashima? And I thought, like, if they're not in Onigashima, then if Killer got brainwashed to be one of their men, I'm sure he and Wire were.
Yeah.
Yo, kids having a rough time, man.
If they're all been affected by Smile, that's a sad fucking crew, man.
It is.
This is the consequences of his choice, man.
Yeah. I mean, it really hits home, bro. Like, it's really like they were really fucking with his dream, man.
Yeah, I actually think all the Straw Hats are gonna have very, very big moments in Wano. I can just see how it's because Chopper's gonna have to have a huge moment with all the elements going on and with Smile and trying to reverse the effects. Chopper's gonna be massive for sure.
I believe this is just my headcanon, but I believe Vegapunk is gonna come in and help that out.
I don't know if he's gonna help, but I think he's gonna appear.
I know this.
We do need the help.
No, because what's his name? Oda said himself, whenever Vegapunk gets in the series, we're going to learn a lot more about Devil Fruits. And I think that ties in with the Smile Devil Fruits.
Exactly.
We already got him being name dropped earlier with
Orochi and the CP0, yeah.
Bring me
that.
So
I think that makes sense, actually. I agree with that.
I have this theory where I believe that that original Devil Fruit that Momonosuke ate, I think Vegapunk is the first one to create an actual like live replica of a Devil Fruit with no side effects. And I think
you said it was a failure. That's the only reason why I disagree with you.
Well, look at Momo. Like there's no side effects.
It's interesting because despite it being a failure, it's like the one fruit really that didn't give him like fucking a dragon, I don't know, snout and randomly, and that's all he has. It's like he can transform into it and transform back out of it, which is interesting.
I don't think he controlled when he transformed though.
Yeah, I don't think he has control over it, which makes sense.
I understand that point. I'm just saying, like with all the other ones, you get like a fucking crab claw. Yeah, or fucking a hippopotamus in your goddamn stomach. Like that.
Yo,
he got me fucked up.
These Smile designs are really getting under my skin. Like, like Batman really pissed me off, bro. I'm still
okay, but Bruce Wayne was clean. Bruce Wayne was clean.
He was fired. Don't get me wrong.
That man had the feats though. He said
Batman had no feet.
Yo,
Batman had no feet.
Hey, he can fly too. Flying's a feat, ain't it?
Batman definitely has feet.
Bruce Wayne was out here letting them arrows fly.
Yo, but Gazelle Man out here speed blitzing, bro.
I heard G-Man talking to Roach.
Gazelle Man. How you feel about that, bro?
I can't stand Gazelle Man because his fit was oh,
the stilettos?
A little too much for me. How you flash going in stilettos? I see women who can't even walk in them regularly and he can run and not fall.
That's drip, bro.
That was foreshadow for Queen being sus, dog.
I'm screaming.
Vergo left his own stream.
That's wild. Yo, he did. He really did.
Damn, Vergo.
All right.
It's like
now
this.
I'm taking over.
Who's taking over?
Welcome to the Hawkins show. Get your
we wildin'.
I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Pull out all of your tarot cards. We're about to do some predictions, okay? See the future. All right, that's what we're gonna do right now. So what's happening?
Spoilers are out, so don't ask that.
Capone is being Hawkins.
Never mind.
Capone being Hawkins and
don't do it.
Elbath. Yeah. It's too late. Capone being Hawkins and Elbath. I'm calling it now.
Don't do it.
Okay, that's oddly specific.
It's gotta be, yo. We got
niggas and guns versus Straw. I'm here for it.
So
man, Vergo ain't pay his internet. This is crazy.
Let's have a toxic debate while he's gone. Let's have a toxic debate. Here we go, bro.
That's why I think Vergo's a bitch ass nigga. You know,
the red sniper.
He become. Ooh.
Yo, I know what happened. Yo, Vergo fell down some stairs, bro.
Yeah, he gonna come back with that dry voice. Hey, y'all shut your ass.
Y'all ugly motherfuckers not hear me.
I don't know what.
Yo, you survived the stairs, bro? You survived the stairs?
Bro, what happened?
I don't know.
You tell us.
You fell down some stairs, bro.
Is YouTube still going?
Yeah.
We all here. We carrying it for you.
Hello there, buddy.
And actually,
y'all are all lagging.
Vergo, if you get kicked from your own stream, it actually takes a while for the stream to just like not work.
No, bro, I didn't get kicked, bro. So what happened? The entire internet fell off, bro.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
it'd be like that.
yeah, man, okay, that's what he was right.
Like everything went on. My lights went on, and all of a sudden it came back on. I was like, what the fuck?
Your neighbors got tired of you using the internet, man. You can't do it forever.
They firing you up in the chat,
That was kind of scary, but here we are.
Yeah, I've had it happen to me a couple of Tower God streams, and it still stayed up until I came back. So you good?
Yeah, this happened for the first time ever. What the fuck?
I had to tether off my phone actually for one stream. And
that happened to me last week, and I was freaking out, dog. I didn't know what was going on.
I thought it was ended. I was like, damn, bro. I was enjoying it, man. I wanted to chill a little while longer.
It ruined your day too. You was like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
I was mad as hell. I'm like, I don't want to fucking just restart. I'm like, if it's out, then I swear to God, like I'm not.
I'll tell you what you missed. I turned this into the Hawkins stream, so I told everyone to get their voodoo dolls out, tarot cards, get their nails, get your stand ready.
I really hope you didn't.
You did.
That's exactly what I thought.
My first prediction was Capone.
Yeah, you can kick up. We won't complain, Vergo.
That's funny. My hand right over the eject button.
Hey man.
Yo, who does Hawkins remind you of in the basketball world, Anaya?
Sebastian Telfair.
Wow.
Are you
Ryan Hollins?
Hey, chill. That's crazy. You definitely Kobe. You know, go. I'm joking.
Hell no.
I don't know. I don't think about that.
I would say Whitebeard was Craig Sager.
Wow.
Whitebeard was Craig Sager. You know what? Rest in peace to Craig Sager, real talk. But you know what?
No,
Whitebeard is actually
my buddy actually dressed as him for Halloween. It was a really cool suit.
Yo, name this basketball in One Piece.
Dog, I'm telling you, I could do a whole stream on just basketball references and involving
Should we call out Love in One Piece?
I really could.
I don't watch basketball like that.
You know what? I think Hawkins, since he hasn't fought yet, I think he only drives to the paint. I don't think he has a jumper.
This nigga right here.
I call him Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is Hawkins.
That's good. I like it.
Oh no, Hawkins is Kawhi. Evaluate his options and fucks people over to benefit himself.
I like it. We'll go with that.
He said I like it.
I like it.
He didn't even think about it. He didn't think about it. He said that's the one.
Is he right?
Oh, that's funny. He was with the Toronto Raptors. He went to the Clippers. He said, "I just want to go home."
That is
rich white man fucks up the whole nation.
You got it.
You hate to see it.
Hey man, yo here.
I don't be LeBron.
No.
Yeah, who's
Shaq?
No, because Shaq, he's got to be someone current because Whitebeard is Shaq, right? So that I would say.
Oh, we going all time? Okay.
Whitebeard is Kareem.
Yeah, he got to be somebody that you know.
Yeah, Kareem.
Whitebeard might be Kareem. That's a good.
That's I like that.
That ain't bad. You know the sky hook. You know the quick.
Because
you know what I'm saying? You can't stop it. You feel me?
You know what's wild? You know what's wild? Michael Jordan is Roger and Scottie Pippen is Israeli. That's crazy.
Hey!
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
What, in Scott with LeBron and Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
Oh, Douglas Bullett's Dennis Rodman. Yo.
That's lit. And Crocus was Steve Kerr.
Yo, that makes sense because he's still around. He's still out here. He's still out here helping everybody out too. Yo,
keep coaching LeBron. I like it.
John,
is Jim Big DeMarcus Cousins? He just went looking for the crowd.
Yo, I'm screaming. Yo,
he washed up, but he joined the All-Star crew.
Yo,
Magic Johnson.
He trying to get that ring. You feel me?
Magic
trying to get that one piece. You know.
Whitebeard had AIDS.
That's
y'all are fucked up for that. That is wow. Wow.
That makes sense though, because he just wanted a family, yo. Magic was the ultimate team.
Magic wanted a family.
That was disrespectful.
Exactly. And Whitebeard had a whole bunch of gay ass sons. Whitebeard was gay.
All his
sons get transstamped and call him daddy.
Why are they gay?
Yo, oh my god.
You ever heard that theory that Whitebeard was gay?
My chest. No, he's not gay. Stop.
I don't think I want to hear. I don't want to hear.
A whole bunch of males calling him daddy.
He says, "Son, yo, Carter Curry, Charles Barkley." By the way, just putting that out there.
Forever, King's been saying that forever. He got.
I know. Oh, I know. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, I got the shirt.
As you should. I'm the deacon of the Katakuri Church, by the way, in case y'all didn't know that. Shameless plug.
Tell him Quali said Blackbeard is Kevin Durant.
He is. He is.
I see it.
He is. Yo.
Yo, here's
Because he scarred Shanks, and Shanks is LeBron James. Think about that for a second.
Wow.
Damn.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
these are fitting.
they
Huh?
never got a W off of LeBron.
Nah, Luffy's Joel Embiid.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Trust the
Right?
process?
Yeah, Luffy's all about the process. What you mean?
No, I think Luffy would be more Ben Simmons.
I say he's Steph Curry. If anything.
Hey, you know who Mononosuke
That
is?
makes sense. That's actually
Mononosuke is
I'm
Patrick
saying.
McCaw.
I'm saying
Steph,
Yes.
But why? But why?
Steph
'Cause
Curry
he just got a whole fortune at his
he's a
feet.
young nigga who got a ring.
I like Giannis for Luffy. I like that one. Like,
Giannis for
I
Luffy.
think it's more
That
Ben
actually makes
Simmons.
sense. I like that. Because he's still growing.
he's still growing. He's gonna
That's
come up.
good.
He's trying to
That's
get to the
good.
top. I like that. I like
That's
that.
a
I like that too, but the reason why I
You
say
know that Chris Lee said, you know that Buggy is Brian Scalabrine. He a legend, but he not really nice.
Facts. No, actually, he's right. Never mind.
I love it. I'm having so much fun with this.
I'll take a step back, actually. Okay, but who would be? I would
And
think.
Zoro is Middleton, not
hey.
consistent. I fucking love it.
Oh my god! Yo, wait,
no
wait,
kid is John Wall, right? Eustace kid is John Wall.
Did you call him Brooke Lopez?
No.
Brooke Lopez.
No, Jim Bay is Brooke Lopez.
Zoro is more like Jimmy Butler.
He is like Jimmy Butler. See, that would go hand in hand with Luffy being Joel Embiid.
What about Law?
Law's Kyrie.
Westbrook.
Law's Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving, yup.
Law's Kyrie.
I like it.
He ain't never getting out the East.
He's still nice. We all still love him, but he really don't be doing that much, to be real with you, bro.
Damn.
That's just. Oh, that means Hawkins Kemba Walker.
You tried it, but we already said Kawhi.
You tried it. You really tried.
Already been done.
I'll give you a C for effort.
It's in the law. We stamped it. It's printed. It's already out.
Damn.
Whoa, Absidy said lost Emmett Till.
Oh wow! Why do we have to go there?
Whoa, that was basketball related.
That's an escalation. Wait,
Yeah.
with Capone be Rudy Gobert?
You said Law was saying white women. They got put in.
Will Capone be Rudy Gobert?
Hey, speaking of Rudy Gobert is an avid One Piece fan.
Is he?
Yeah, and 2 years ago in the playoffs, he wore One Piece shoes. With
I remember.
Is that when the reporter mispronounced Luffy's name?
Yeah, she's like,
Luffy.
I heard the captain's name is Luffy. I was like, bitch.
Why she gotta be a bitch? Jeez.
Because, she is.
You hate to see it.
He was mad, man.
Yo, who would be Melo?
Cancel him.
Don't cancel me. Fuck this cancel culture.
I mean, he already got canceled this stream, so.
Hey, who saw
James Harden?
Did y'all see Long Beach Griffey's Anime Expo video?
His what video?
Anime Expo.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That boy he was arguing for One Piece and shit. And some nigga came up to him, he was like, man, listen, Griffey, no, One Piece ain't more popular than Naruto. You don't see none of these niggas dressed up as Luffy, but you see a whole bunch of Sasuke's running around.
I mean, considering we seen all them aces when BDV was there, I'm not.
Yeah, there was. Hey, that's still the greatest picture.
Bro, but Griffey was running around Anime Expo. He was like, build the wall. Rape culture is a myth. I was like, chill, Griffey.
Dang.
I was like, chill.
When I was there, I dressed up as Jiraiya, so I can't say shit.
Hey,
that's wild. I'm going as Crocodile in Dragon Con for sure.
I'm going as a couple people next year. I got all my stuff set up already.
Who going as Donovan?
Yo, please. I've been seeing it all over Twitter. Please let that die, please. Dog.
Somebody needs to go as somebody needs to go as
they've been posting Donovan all over Twitter. It just makes me sick, dog. It's
Chile. BDV said, "I'm gonna dress up as who did he say?
Vergo, if you dress up as Donovan,
he said he's gonna dress up as Griffin after the after fuck, I can't remember.
He's coming as Vergo. He's gonna just put some
I'm
a
gonna be
burger
Vergo.
chin and you good.
Just take off your shirt, bro. You full body armament already, dog. You said.
Damn.
Yeah, Vergo, just
Hey,
put
bro,
smoke,
don't make me
just
hard all you on my
smoke
own
salmon
stream.
on your cheek,
You
Vergo.
still doing that unlocked character type shit?
I will hard all you on my own stream.
Yo, come on. Yo.
No balls.
People that annoy you. Naggers.
I'm recording the stream.
You're recording this.
You're in the stream.
It's worth it.
That's 100 followers. Don't fuck me up.
Yo, someone go dress up as Femto. That's you, Naya. You gonna be Femto?
Oh my
You
god.
you have to
Lips
relax.
gonna be purple as
You
hell.
have to relax.
It's gotta
He
stop.
said you have to
It's
relax.
got to stop today.
Do not associate me with any of that nonsense ever. I'm coming as Urekamaizono from Power of God. That's the answer. Okay.
As you should. I think I'm like chapter 20 of Tower of God. I need to finish it.
Wait, so
Catch
Naya,
up.
so Atlanta?
What is that the next con?
That's the move. That's the move.
All right, man. I'm gonna see you guys. You find me with East. We're gonna be throwing bricks.
No, listen, we can't hang out with East.
Yes, we can.
No,
We have to. What are you talking about?
This nigga said he's going to bring a brick for protection. I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm coming with my own supreme brick. We're gonna be throwing bricks together.
What's wrong with y'all?
Listen, man.
Every day this nigga East tell a different wild ass story about Atlanta.
East, my dude. That's my man's.
East
doing
is scary, man.
This gonna be
East
my
meets
first.
East?
Gonna be my first con ever. I'm excited, dog.
Ooh, you never been? You gotta
Never.
go.
Anime Expo was my first.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this
Hey, who's
advice:
gonna be
cosplay or
Aqualad
something.
for
Because if
Anime
you
Expo?
don't, you're gonna be looking around mesmerized, like, damn, why ain't I cosplay?
Yeah,
Tower,
Hey, Aaron,
Tower
so you
of
gonna be
Mid. I
Aqualad?
agree. I agree.
Aqualad?
Oh no! Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Oh, yeah,
No comment.
Okay, but he's been gay for a while in the comments. It's not new.
In the comics? Okay, I didn't read the comics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people,
he is
people
gay.
be tripping on some dumb shit.
no.
Every time.
They were wilding out, but he had been gay for a while in the comments.
I got no problem with the gays. Chris
Nobody
Z
did.
said,
Hey, gays?
Chris Z said, Virgo, how do you feel about putting together a one-piece cycle with the gang? Niggas not ready, man. That's too much.
I have no bars, so I'm
Wait.
not coming.
I'm putting
I
on
got
One
too
Piece.
many
What?
bars.
I
What'd he
can't
say?
rap.
Y'all not ready for y'all. I'm
If you
still
need
dropping full body.
ad libs
I know
though,
it's been 2 years, but I'm still dropping full body.
Yo,
Y'all
just
not
get a Ghost Rider, bro. Just get a Ghost Rider. You be alright.
no, I still have to spit it, and I can't do that.
You can
so.
spit it, bro.
No, I can't.
I can't do that.
Spit it like Little Dicky, bro.
I actually think the writing part is fine. It's probably where I have to rap. That's not gonna work. Give me the hook or something.
Oh, you could definitely do the hook.
Give me the hook. Let me do ad libs. I scream in the background. You know what I'm saying? But
He be on, we on a cruise. We on a cruise.
Now we on Lonely Island or whatever the fuck that thing was. We on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat, bitch. That's crazy. Hemmings, though, I have a question for you.
what's up?
Why? I know. I mean, you told me why you have a love for Hawkins, but is it necessary for you to mention him every single time?
Was he not in the chapter?
But you mention him when he's not in the chapter too.
He's not in the arc.
He's not in the series.
Is he not in the? Is he not a headliner? Is he not part of the arc?
You know what? All right, you got it.
What have you ever heard you bring him up prior to him showing up?
Hey, man, it's perfectly fine.
You definitely brought this nigga up in Whole
Oh, you're
Cake.
right, but like not all the time though.
You brought this nigga up in Whole Cake Island, all of Whole Cake Island.
Okay, here's the thing. Who gonna beat my ass for it? Nobody.
Your ass nigga.
Nobody.
Pull up. Nah, I'm joking.
I
Nobody.
mean, I'll fuck you up. You think you swole?
Nobody.
What
No
you
one's.
Hey, what you like, 6'2", nigga?
I'm not that tall. I keep telling you guys, I'm 6 foot.
All right.
I thought I was short.
That is short to me.
How was that short? 5'10" is average.
Nah, you know, girls, if you go by girls' logic, when they say 5'11" to 6 foot, they be acting like you a whole foot different.
I mean, that's because she don't want to be in like Indian prayer stance when she's sucking some dick.
What?
Thirsty.
Why do we have to go there?
I'm trying to get death by Snoo Snoo. So find me an Amazon. Thank you.
If I see
You have a tree, my nigga?
that clip.
This nigga trying to find him an Adam tree.
I'm climbing.
I've never hooked up with a girl.
Climbing.
I've never hooked up with a girl taller than me.
I have, and that's not. It's all right.
I have. She was 6'6".
Oh,
That
hell
means
no.
you have to be 6 foot
On the
tall.
volleyball team. In the volleyball team.
I
Tall.
did someone who was 6'3", and I was like 5'11" at the time. That shit
Damn,
was.
was she fucking you?
Nah, I'm big, so she ain't gonna do shit to me. I'm big. Yeah, I'm still like 250. Like she.
So she was fucking you.
Nah, I was a football player, so that
Doesn't
shit-
matter. Still has snooze. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to it.
Yeah, bro. I'm not trying to have my meat hurting, bro. I can't have her like fucking me, dog. Anyway, One Piece.
You should tell her to get her ass in the paint. The Lakers to beat her.
Wait, what?
what?
Oh, Chris B, I'm weak.
Chris is killing me, bro. T-Rib Uno said 5'1" is that fun time.
At least she's playing volleyball, a tall sport, so I'm okay.
My girlfriend is 4'11".
Word? Damn.
Majority
See,
of my
that's
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend.
all of them have been.
Vergo,
I
girlfriend.
went out with my niggas, bro, and my nigga Tommy was like, "Yo, that's your girl." I was like,
Nah. What server you meet her in?
Huh?
She eager.
Boo! Fuck you,
Let's
nigga.
go. It's like that. You like that?
Until stage.
Anyway,
little ass boy.
I saw her in the comment section of ASMR video. Anyway, that aside, yeah, I went out with my nigga, and my nigga was like, "Yeah, that's your girl." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "That poor girl." I was like, "Nigga, like, what do you mean by that?" And he was just like, "You're 6'5". And I was like, "What are you trying to say?" He was like, "You know when a train gets stuck in the tunnel?" Like, nigga,
Oh, Family Guy.
Bruh.
like you wildin'. Well, Ironheart said, "Do you guys think Cat X Smoothie is canon?"
What?
I don't even know what to say to that.
Is
And
that?
what? Can
You
you
mean
say
like her brother?
No, this nigga
So-
said Cat X Smoothie.
Let me teach you some secret tech, right? Sometimes when you read in the chat, there's certain things you just don't need to read or address at all.
Exactly, like,
That was one
why
of
would
them.
you read that,
Vergo
man?
always calls out everything.
That was
Why
absolutely
would you read that,
wrong.
Vergo?
Everything.
What's wrong with you, Vergo?
You let that comment just float by until it's off screen.
Exactly. There's no reason to read that comment.
Listen, man, let's discuss it. How do you feel about it?
We're not discussing that.
You said let's discuss it.
Hey, so can somebody kick
Tip it?
Vergo off
Do
the
you
phone?
tip it?
What?
Can someone
What's
kick
up?
Vergo
My
again?
Curry's way too old for this movie.
This dude tripping.
Ironheart said, but Katy Curry is too big for anyone else. Listen,
I just
I'm
noticed
not,
that.
I'm not with this Alabama shit. You know, I'm not.
What do you
That's
mean?
what it sounds
Katy
like,
Curry
though.
can shrink. He can turn into donuts and everything else. I'm pretty sure you can make himself smaller.
True. Hey, did y'all ever see that one in the Endgame meme with the Hulk with the glasses on, and just like when she says, "I only think of you as a brother in Christ," and y'all live in Alabama?
Nah, I never seen that.
I don't even get that. Don't get it.
I don't understand.
How do you not get it?
How do you get
Well,
that?
first of all, I'm not even. I don't live in
Toasty.
America. I live in Toronto,
It's,
so I
it's
don't
an
know.
instant joke.
Okay, Hammond, Alabama is big on incest.
Okay, thanks. So I had to say, damn.
That had to be explained to you?
ruined like
Yes.
yeah.
This
He said he
is
wanted
weird.
Seattle. I'm far from moving.
These fucking Canadians ruin everything, bro.
I know,
Oh,
man.
he's Maple Leaf? Yikes, I don't know.
I mean, we want to ship
Yikes.
this now, so put respect.
LeBron said, "Why is everyone in the community tall as fuck? We beat niggas' asses. That's why."
I'm only
I'm
like
Native American black. That's my
I'm
reason.
not, I'm
You're
not tall.
5'1", Devil Egg.
Not tall.
I said I'm 5'10".
That's you're fine then.
Yeah, but we're not. Everybody's not super tall.
With their bagged milk.
You know what? Everybody is tall in the community because when I went to Anime Expo and I seen King Vader and all that, I was like, damn. I was like, you're tall as fuck.
Niggas is tall, bro.
This dude was
Like,
towering over me, and I'm
this
6'2". I'm like,
That's not
hell.
short. I'm 6'5". Brago's 6'2". Matt is 6'2". How tall are you, Madara?
I'm 6 foot.
That's not short.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
We
why
short
don't you
tall.
wanna be
We're short tall. We're like if the tall people, we're on the
Niggas like
short
6'4".
side of the spectrum.
You average. It's like, no, you above average. Let's just say that. If you're above 6 foot, you just freakishly tall after that.
So now niggas is monsters. We use a whole bunch of categories walking around Luffy's now, huh?
I went to Anime Expo. All the other people were short as hell. There's just very few people who was tall.
T-Riv, I'll dunk the shit out of you, nigga.
That's crazy.
Hey, funny thing is, like, bro, I don't really think it's sweet, but like, if I dunk him, like, he might like delete his channel.
Listen, if you don't do it, I'm deleting your channel.
What?
He said he a red sniper your ass.
Oh my god.
Bravo's been in the gym. I don't know if he can do that no more.
He ain't been in shit. He need to be in a barbershop. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Damn. That's wild.
I know why.
Ironheart, bro. Why are you a mod? Why are you pushing this agenda? Big Mom wants the strongest. Why not have cat? No, it's coming. Smoothie wouldn't mind, to be honest.
I was cool with his name because of Marvel Comics, but now he's saying some wild shit.
Please read what Chris Z said, because I fucking agree.
Also, you guys seen the BDA Pirates hooping at Anime Expo. Look, the Monstars stole all their skills. Them niggas were hot doo-doo.
I've never seen so many airballs in my life.
Bro, how you start off the video with a nigga hitting the whole right side of the backboard?
Was that Ali or whatever?
It was.
I only had to laugh because they've been talking so much shit for so long.
Yeah, they have. I've been hearing this. It was like, we gonna whoop your ass. I've been in the gym. And I'm just like, that's what you did in the gym?
That's the energy?
Last told me he could shoot. That nigga lied. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
Double rim. I'm like, you're not even hitting the rim.
Yeah, but the rim, nigga, gotta hit the rim for it to have a factor.
That's what I'm saying. He was in the whole fucking net.
But there's also pressure situations, man. Shooting under pressure is different, man. You gotta get.
He was wide open.
He said, I got 6 black people around me. What you think? I'm white.
That shit was so funny to me.
Think about it. They're expecting him to shoot. They think he's Kyle Korver when he's not, bro.
Kyle Korver?
No, but he said that. No one else said that. He did.
Well, that's his fault. Yeah,
exactly.
And
that's what I'm saying. It's one thing to you not to talk shit, and then you just you know, it is what it is. But they were talking so much, dude. It was so funny.
Like I thought he was gonna be white chocolate for a minute.
Old. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, y'all niggas supposed to be represented, man. I can't be associated with y'all niggas if y'all can't hoop.
I wanted to see that game between them and King.
I didn't
see that.
Apparently, King, a monster in the paint, bro.
I was just cut all day. One round.
He got a Jimmy too. He got a mid range. I'm like, all right, King.
Oh no, he don't.
You see, Randy Magic. After what I saw, Laz has to prove to me that he could play soccer. You have to come play with me.
Are we playing soccer? Are we playing soccer?
You gotta prove that to me.
I'll be goalie.
Yo, if we playing soccer at the con, I'm about it, bro.
If we playing soccer at the con, y'all give me y'all cameras. I'm just gonna film.
I'm there.
I'll be
goalie. Cooked, bro.
I love playing goalie.
See, if we play soccer now, I'm involved.
Yeah, no, we got to run that at least once.
This shit is so Canadian.
I'm from Seattle, so I'm close enough.
I was born in England, so
y'all niggas not black.
That's where my roots come from.
Do you not hear me? You hear my voice? People don't know black already.
You do know, like in Africa, Haiti, Jamaica,
I ain't invite no more black people to the stream.
I'm Nigerian, bro. Come on.
He's a normal black
You're
people.
Nigerian? That's crazy.
Most black countries outside of America.
I guess I'm good then. Hey.
He said it in the whitest voice ever.
He did. I guess I'm okay then. Yeah.
He said, I'm God.
All right now.
LeBron is
Yo, who's your team now?
I'm gonna fuck. At this point, I don't have one because I'm just lost. I usually just follow wherever Ronaldo goes. I don't want to admit it. I'm gonna admit it now. I have to. I don't want to admit it. Right?
So okay. I do that with LeBron James.
I follow exactly. I do the same thing with LeBron.
I don't want to admit it. But yeah, you meant this. But
you need to stay with Real. That's what it is. Like you can't be a trader like that.
I did. I switched up so fast. It's
Ain't
crazy.
nothing wrong with you.
I mean,
Man.
you can
a good team.
Ronaldo, but you have to stay with the team. That's
I have to do it. Do I have Fire Emblem? Yeah, I have Fire Emblem. I'm gonna start it tomorrow though. I'm gonna start it.
Yeah, you need to, bro. You need to. I got it right now.
I'm about to start that game and just go missing for an entire.
You will. No, trust me. If you get addicted, bro, this game's set for you.
You're not gonna hear from me.
You'll be missing on Twitter. Yo,
I'm okay with that.
You should stream it so you can get some followers or whatever if you're going online.
I don't have a fucking thingy though.
Channel?
Yeah, or no, not that. What's it called?
Definitely got the channel.
What the fuck is this shit called? A capture card. Shit, sorry.
Capture card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have capture card.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing that shit. Because
Hammond's changed. He used to be like my nigga, and now he think he better than me because he got double the subs.
That's not exactly. That's not what happened.
Damn, they be switching up, man.
I know,
First it was Willis.
Hammond was like, I'm monetized, peasant.
If who do I main in Smash? I made Hero. Okay, we
Yeah,
press it down.
Hammond, you better ignore me, nigga.
What do you say? What do you say?
Yeah, you better ignore me. Yeah, keep running.
I don't know what you said.
Damn, you don't know what you said. That's
I said you monetized and switched up.
Yeah,
I got monetized.
You know what? Yo, you know what we need to do? We need to bring Smash. We need to bring Smash to the con. Anyone who's talking shit gotta run.
Wait,
Smash.
who getting smashed?
Why would I pick anybody except Hero when I can press down B and win?
Vergo need to chill.
This guy.
Wait, what I say?
You said who can smash? You know what you said.
I main Ike and Link. I'm joking.
I'll bring my projector.
Wait, what happened?
I said I main Ike and Link.
Ike and Mario, bro. Ike and Mario.
I thought you said I may like it. Never mind.
Pause.
Uh-oh.
We need to rewind.
Yo, isn't Hero banned already from the Smash community?
On ordinary stream when? Oh shit, I did say I was gonna do that today. Fuck.
Hold on, guys.
Today?
Yeah, I got one question for you. Is it a Hamming stream or a Vergo stream? We'll start showing him attention.
I mean, you left, so
yeah, you did leave. You abandoned
nigga. Him took over after that, so.
They still got their tarot cards out and voodoo dolls.
Exactly.
They threw their bamboo sticks away.
Yo, that shit will come next week. I'm sorry, I lied.
You play Smash?
You're the worst kind of YouTuber.
Me, I haven't played it in a long time.
I said Vergo. That's wild, but hey, fair enough, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, this is crazy.
I'm deaf.
This actually is his
What's
stream.
going on?
It's
I was
crazy.
asking.
I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking.
I know.
I'll stop talking.
I asked Vergo.
Hey, Vergo, I'm really messy right now.
He muted himself.
Vergo, I asked you a question, bro. Do you play Smash?
What's up, man?
You play Smash?
No.
You're not a real nigga, bro. That's crazy.
All right, that's crazy how I got over that E-Drake button over your name.
Yeah, man. Look, you got to get the arthritis checked.
Hey, Naya, ho!
He ain't about to do nothing, Jay. He ain't about to do nothing.
Naya said I'm muted. What's up, chat? Unmute yourself, bitch.
You called him 8. Come on, yo. My nigga so racist, dog. That's crazy.
No, he's not right. He said Naya says 8. That's why.
I know. I'm joking.
Everyone an 8.
I'm joking.
Why would you say that to me? Like, that's crazy. Why would you call me such a thing, bro? That's racist. Man.
That's crazy, dog. That's
Naya,
crazy,
put the bottle down.
Yo, everything's different.
Ain't no, it's not time for that. It's coming later.
It's too early for a bottle.
It's not too early. Just I have to drive.
Hey, y'all think I don't get drunk anymore on streams because like I want to? You know, I'm changed.
I'm a different man.
What's up, Rooney?
I will get fucked up tomorrow though.
Don't tell me, bro. Go hit you with the yo. I can't invite you to the streams if you drunk no more.
No, he did not. He
You hate to
see it.
They be spreading, bro.
They be spreading.
No, crazy enough, for some reason people love drunk Vergo, and Vergo don't like drunk Vergo.
And stop getting drunk, dog.
I've never been drunk before, so I don't
I think that's what he did.
Ever?
Dude, I've only drunk 5 times in my life. I don't drink like that.
I'm like, that's like the right idea. Like I'm proud of you. I'm foolish. I shouldn't do this.
That's the right thing.
It's too late for me though.
I drank one time. I've been drunk once.
I never drink myself into a stupor.
I'm too far out, man. I can't
I black out every time I go out.
Okay, you don't drink, but do you smoke?
Not really. I do it every once in a while.
He said, "Not really." You smoke, nigga.
Okay, the most. To be honest, I've only smoked 4 times in my life.
Ask Hemmings if he smokes.
I really don't do all that shit.
That's fair.
I've had to carry too many people from getting crossfaded and shit like that. I'm good.
See, that's what reckless people do, though. Get
Hey, so like those of you that are new to the channel, y'all will see how much of a pothead that Hemmings is.
Me.
If you go back and watch some of my old streams, I would ask Hemmings a question. I'm like, yo,
They
Hemmings,
just
why
like
didn't
to
you
drink
respond to
champagne on the airplane.
I'd
That's
be
all.
like, yo, man, why aren't you responding? He'd be like, oh, my bad. I had to go pick up some pack.
As he should. As he should.
Yo, Vergo's so funny. I respect the agenda push. That's not what happened though.
The agenda push.
I respect it. You gotta push agendas. That's how you get. That's how you win in this world. So I respect.
That's how you get clout, bro.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
No, what is it?
What?
First of all, I can't even roll. So at all. Like I'm brain dead.
So what do you?
I'm brain dead. That was for later. I do smoke occasionally. That was for later. I wasn't gonna roll that smoking myself. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was for a party later.
you know you can buy them pre. You
gotta bring something.
You know you can buy the pre-roll joints. You can buy that shit.
I know, but like I still play soccer. I need my lungs to work. So
That's
fair.
fair.
I gotta dabble here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I can't go hard.
It's too hot to be outside here, to be totally honest.
I haven't smoked in a very long time.
I'll use one toke to be honest. I'm good. That's like
I'm sure that's probably all it would take for me too. Like
I'm trash.
That's better. You save money that way.
I be drinking. That's what I be. I rum out.
See, I only drink wine now.
Drinking Old Milwaukee.
I got real bougie. I'm a wine man.
Also, we're almost approaching Act 2. Maybe the Ghetto Reverie Part 2 is coming soon.
Yo, I'm here for taking shots again.
Here.
I'm
here. Hennessy only.
Ghetto Reverie Part 2.
I'll drink apple juice. You got.
No, we ain't doing that. You getting alcohol.
That's soft behavior. We don't endorse that.
I don't know how many niggas we lost during that stream. We lost quite a few. Hemmings, I think we lost you at the 4-hour mark, 5-hour mark.
I had to go. You didn't lose me. I had to go.
Okay. I know Waldo fell asleep. He was so drunk. Durston fell asleep. He was so drunk. Jay Hudson is a trooper and made it all 7 hours and a half.
Oh, hell no.
And then went to a party where they had piñatas full of weed.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Where does he live? Like, what?
He lives in Las Vegas.
Oh, good. That makes sense. All right. They do that shit in Arizona sometimes. It's weird.
That's kind of wild.
You go to an
I made it like physically, but not mentally.
Get whatever he was hitting. That shit was fire.
That was fun, man. I don't think Matt survived very long.
Matt fell asleep 3 seconds into his own stream, so I highly doubt he.
Yeah, but this time he was drunk.
I've never even him drunk. I've never even heard him drunk. I heard him high.
It is definitely a different breed of Matt.
Damn, he unlocked a new form.
Yeah, Matt versus Toddy was lit. Toddy versus Brago was lit.
You know what? When I was lit in that one Brago stream, was it the Grove? When I bodied Froob.
You were against Froob?
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yo, Matt sounds like he's fried 24/7. You know,
he is.
Probably is.
Wait, Hemmings, do you remember what you said when you was drunk to Froob?
Not really.
You was like, y'all were arguing. He said something about like you having a lift, and you was like, whatever, nigger.
Wow. Wow.
I would definitely say some shit like that.
I don't know why it's so funny when black people say that word. I don't know why it's so funny.
But you see, you have to use it at the right time. You have to know when to add the hard R, bro.
You're gonna have to put a country accent behind it too. You got to. You got to. It's only right.
Oh, I remember, bro. Roger put that tweet out about something about the wiki or something. Yeah. When we were talking. Yes, I remember now.
Basically, like, let people like catch up how they want to catch up.
Yeah, and I said no. Y'all brain dead. That's not it. I said no. And Free's like, you're an elitist. And I'm like, why would I choose to not be elitist?
Y'all doing elitist, yep.
Yeah,
that sounds white.
I remember that. I remember watching that whole Grove episode.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Oh, word. Oh, the Grove be wilding.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
Shout out to me not being on there.
Bro, I appreciate you inviting me.
Shout out to
you hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
You want me to get you on there, Vergo?
That nigga told me I was gonna be on episode 2. 19 episodes later.
Okay, he got me like 4 episodes late too, though.
Hey, you know I'm a mob, Vergo. I could pull some strings, man.
Yeah. Shut up, Aaron.
You try and pull up?
Aaron.
Just let me know.
Aaron,
all right, I guess you don't want. All right, I'm just saying.
Yo, Quiley was wild in that Grove episode talking about he only talks to girls if he trying to fuck. Yeah, he wilding.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, whoa. But Crowley always says some of the wild stuff. After he said that he goes to the gym and gets a mean pump and then let his girl suck his dick, I was done.
Yeah, that nigga has no chill.
Yep.
That's wild. But yeah, I think it's time to end it out. When we talk about Dirty Dick Quietly, I think it's time to end it.
All right, thanks Vergo for coming through. Devil Leg, I appreciate.
Ayo, that's not his job. Fuck.
And
all right,
he's
Chad.
kicked.
Thanks
All
for coming.
It's all good, guys. I kicked him. Anyway, have a wonderful day. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe. Bring it in. We're almost at 700, so that's lit. Catch y'all on the flippity flip. Might see you tomorrow. Who knows? Chapter drops tonight. Might join Bragos. Let's see. We already predicted the chapter, Ronnie. You late nigga. Deuces.
Howdy.
Peace.
Oh fuck! I didn't hit the right button.
You hate this.